Mama, Mama. That's right. I didn't want to delay. I made him say sorry, Kakra woman, and I said,
any ballot papers here, Umudi Jakwa Kutumu Asafano, Southwest. Mankraso, our brand NPP Nino, da Pano, Warene, Abano, ye, Omu Soma, Arena, Omo de Patapa, and the Kobata Bano, a body idea, see a bazaar to the forefront. What I say, Yakaya Banavia, Ubiano, and Yano, pink sheet.
More multi radio, who TV, who ATA, more per assembly every party in pen for every new NDC. Chairman Wontumi atrase na abato no yato awie abato commission egusua egeka ne mabom se de munim every 1992 ebesi nanom yato aba e wo mamu a e abato commission e na Ghana mamra no e de tumi ahye onuguto nsa se aba yato nyina no okeka bomu a no de abato no nsunsuanso no aba abatudwa ye ne wa santimemu yenso ye die hunkui a yabrobro bi so a Erunti ena omachin mene Chairman Wontumi asa atrasia yeba abedi enkomo Chairman mache
Bejo so aheba
na bibia boko
akufo-addo no pa bonti
good
Ebenezer
ke osan kiada eziede nyeyi
aheba on se abato de yedi mfie nan ana yedeto yede dakope adi ato nti se wotu ewie a nsunsuanso a na ase na ye no ti intimi ma wona woni kura intimi nku because se ye di bie ma wa obeya akoa obeya somfo ade ma nti asante mamu NPP many akoa panyi a party for no more yo mo dia no omu di position bia to omu dia ma wo no untimi na entina former majority leader wugina untimi na what I said ya santimamu ya company for mu ye obi enu ho betimi ada to obi a no beka ye ho kokopem se aye na nuti ana abre no abre bia no me pese me ba na me ma omu hunu ba bia o mada roma on party a omodi amaye se menye ohwesofo panyin emfama wo no metimi ama o mahunu ba bia party no empempenso ede ko the titru ani abato a yato ye no ayaseda ani ede ama wo mu aba no yato awie na emom ne kenkan ne de kenkan wie be 30% ana sisia na akọ isi ho ka be 70% and kwan biaso you are shemu kese se aye Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia oni de bedi nkonim enti obia no se de da bia no o ka Thessalonica nwoma no a etire num chichemu dunso no ekase me nyampa aboda no eno a bi ne ebaka kire se obia no emfa mpabo entachiri ma wo mo nkonkotietie ba bibia ma makomanya obo ya oti ase ye Wontumi na ye omo de ade bia ba bia no eba ombetino wa ha ye kura ye ne the biggest ye media I wo the country ye wo TV5 the whole country obi enu ha wo ayi omunti ana saa ye sumu we say no da dia ye wo mu a sabe me bo ho ka na me dia ma wo mo na me mbra wo mo se ma bi 5 TV station 5 radio online ahodo me de sumu wo mo ti ebegu so ani asom wo mo ti mo mu nkonkotietie NDC for ntro NDC for mu ti meka sa mu wo comfortable lead afi bedru ba bi e no mo do mo nsa agu mo ti eti afi de mo se ya wia wo mo o ma hase ayayi ahafo no Southwest sisi am no kasa obi a ya wini seat no o makwa a police for cars si ho ni ade any ballot papers here umudi jakwa kutumu asafo no Southwest mankraso our brand NPP ni no da pa no wawere ni aba no ye no mu so ma awe no mo de patapa ana ekobata aba no aba de dia se ye besa ato no foforo what you say ya kan aba na wi a obi a no anya no pink sheet a obi a kura no ye no enti sa wo de matchofo ko ye tutu asem a ede na obenya free bibia ni ho e ho enti ya patapa ne ade no mpeso mo de ye na yesusu no semra ni ho a boni ni ho what I say ye be fa mra kwa so Ghana mra kwa so mra ye fa so de to aba no ye you know ade a kire said ye NPP da bia de yusu mra ene ye de ye bibia no ye de be ye ni nim semra ne ho den asin to trasem aka to trasem ba ye betima ye biba but mra no ye nim si ye di nkunum ti no enu nti ana ye nyina no ye hwe de mra na ka because ba bia to aba wi a obi an sign if you to no police station na police station no ye wi a obi assign near the aba constituency collation center ye wi a near the aba to the region ye wi a eba region na be 47
yeah
ye free 47 na fe the corner national na be 16 enti no enti edian to obi an kada comment to dem enu nti ana ye pie ahomache e ka kire wo bibia ene empanifo regional secretary wa ha no ya kwa bi adoma pia na ye former ambassador to China Edward Boateng, His Excellency Edward Boateng, and the pillar with a friend the bazooka friend the bazooka in politics papa wa bono homodin ye omo nyina no we ho a ane Patricia Piaget honorable Patricia yes deputy majority leader to omo nyina wo e wa hase ya ye hwe ne atoto ne mama bibia to obi anka enka nakoma fatu ne yam se bibia ba abra no beba na maba be yi o masutire ama obi ahu de ekọ ayesisi ide onyankopon ti enkunimdie no awo yafa ye de obi bia ase onyankopon
right enti abusuafo a na mo twan apɛ bibia te ana mo pɛ bibia hu no de Ashanti regional chairman chama Wontumi na Martin Nkano said the waka no about to nkenkan de e fabre ye to wie preko pa na ye nwie afei na adwuma no ewo pa enti egusu a edi nkomo de about to komisa no e de ba ne kakra asan when na e be drop bia no awmachi munti ya nai ye ne mo anati ha kopem se de mo pesa mote no
ka o de ka hu wi a na ye be hu pega na nkasa
okay and na hang around the problem baba ho na BBC bia no de ho amane abo abreye ya na musini Jacob Kubi ne yete nka efi Goma is ye bako ebrepamoti Goma is 2021 na koye
2020 no o mo koya na eko minim se gum na afi UPP party no ekobi na pay to the graft Desmond NDC no wini ye no onya 36,637 that's 49.5% and akojo asmin NPP 35,873
wow
that's 48.4%
so or the less than 10,000 in the BT no
there be 1,000
in the less than 1,000
yeah
wow.
And Samuel Kofi Esel Gum 1,397 and odidi nkunim ewum auditor so miensa ewum and afi imano ochre UPP onunya 173 na yenhwe party nabakwasem kakra yenhwe party nabakwasem kakra yete constituency no 2000 no NPP na fire 10,900 ene achi and 2004 the green independent NDC independent core nya se popular acclamation so then onya 14,000 and NDC sign FR 2008 and also 18,000 and NDC sign FR 2012 as 18,500 plus and 2016 NPP be fire. Yes, NPP are the second time. No, you take constituency NPP na fire. And a fee is a fee 2004 be pim 2012 2016 NPP sign a be fast seat no 17,000 each. Then this is near 15,000. Na 2020 no NDC sign be fire. No so onya 36,000 na ye kan ho asem 36,000 plus and this year saa enipa mienu nso ana eko and say obeka say story bi by na voice bi aba abonten say yeah
nokoshia
yisifu nti ho no emu ye yi kakra pa mienu nyina obia I say blame game bi wo ho anano asem bi wo ho nti no say fufuo hu konta ebunu wadrum sa edru was adia saa enchinu ahyo ne ade no hu konta no yebunu yisi aso nti se de Jacob ka se akakra na omawie no omuwie a gidi so de babate hu abakwasem kakra no
okay
nti last elections as 2020 elections no na registered voters no 109,194 and omo cast vote near 73,833
okay
nti wo hwe constituency na numbers wom se budubra moni sa
nipa ho pa kwaku mame ko wejamra wo hu
okay
na yentoa so amate ma chi en
eja meje oso
moni adwuma
eja yo bende amagane
de pa se se de omo wie
eja omo wie yo ye nu ba bia
aden
ladu ya me no ka say presidential results no mugutu a omo quality na bibisa mpeni for net say about 239 polling centers are ye keka results ni na abom ni hu dia constituency no gina be ebekono emu be say oha 100 pe na omo etinya ye after ya spend the whole night ewa ha ye mfa na enko ye ni no na ye nyanko parliamentary no so kwa ye internet say presidential no na mpenifu guso a omo keka bomu a emu be say 100 centers in the etinya keka bomu a ye nu be bia ye na omunya share parliamentary na say dem din kan eka ye no na o hwe say dia ye gina mu from anadwona be pin by this time ya enipa no eda so a wa ha omo anfan na anko omoni omo a omani kun ye along the line no there it's an circulation center na ye wo no eye fitness club bi e wa ha sei no omo hotel so na ebinum de da ya omo Sunday night no wa ha omo anko fie na omo da so saa ma adechin ye omo san sorry kiku na omo san so ejinem na members no especially NDC supporters no omo ha pa omo chese omo hwese ye bebo omo di so madi nkunim ansa na omo akọ nje ja ha sei die sadia ye hu results from other places na ha ni ye nu bebia na hu se kwama ana se kwama B.
That's right. Na ade na mana delay sa menti mo ase sorry kakra wo mu ana se den ya
eja o hwe sadia coalition no ekona nta consensus ni bi o mo reason se enipa eye ade no adwuma no isa akwen se ye the machine ba ko na eyi ni nyina sanka ebia ye beli machines at least be 4 nanka weije nanka ye kikambo mi ehu se o ye koye nimu no machine kakre bi ba ko be na eyi adwuma ama system na ye very slow enti the principle nyina wo ho na mo se ebitimi akikambo mu tentem ye wo system a enipa bebe eyi adwuma atego na anka ye keka nyina bo mo ye hu se okay ye wi ha no enye sa na etie wa ha sei enunti sɛde ɔmo ka no ahwɛ bɛbɔ awia dɔnko kwa na te sɛ ebi afi na yɛtumi awie a yɛahyɛ parliamentary na se anaasɛ bibisa.
Oh, okay. Wɔn mu a ɛpere mmarahyɛdwa ne ahemfo a
ɔmo pere mmarahyɛdwa no ɛwɔ ha no ɛyɛ lawyer Jerry Ahmed Shaib ɔno na ogyina mu ɛde ama ɛyɛ New Patriotic Party NPP amayofo no ɛna Felix Odate Lamte ono na wojina mu edi ama NDC for no mo na omu di enimu a obiri be ka so me 4 runners a Zavia me no ka say ye ni omo na etipe ama abiache omo wa ha say a printer me no ka so omu nyina wa ha omo hwe say bibia be koyi.
Oh, okay. Enti se omu nyina ya fofofo me bo a
omu nyina ya fofofo incumbent no honorable Tina na Ayeli Mensa no deputy health minister ono ebra NPP for call primaries no Fufia Mtwata ema lawyer Jerry Ahmed Saib ebeje ebehwa na sia kodwa ema ono ebegina ye na the first time sanso na owura Felix odati lamti ono so nyina ma NDC na yo no so the first time nti we jagba bari ha say die omo mu die ni mu nyina no e first time omo nyina eko
wow ebi hani e be hwe de be sie nti se bibi ani a na watu yankra be ba na so why
ega mate
e da se papa Isaac amwati ne tin kafi we jagba we na ye be ko arraign du fie edu say owo Ablekuma West arraign ma chi Arraign. Yeah. At the same. Don't we also know here? Been so abre pa na. Abana buvuzela niti ante unka ye papa ante no watwe kakra.
Nije na do so momoro.
Ahefo no moni agye yi.
Ablekuma West NDC for na.
NDC for ni agye Ablekuma West.
Papa said the outside I say Leading Results for na. Almost your match figures now and almost said they are in a comfortable league.
Wow.
Ebano Ablekuma West I say the total vote that was supposed to be casted is 66,230 votes. And Ebano Parliamentary now. Honorable Esla, was 25,425 votes.
Me pacho, nyabotre mame. Oslowusu was saying.
Was 25,425. And Honorable Akufo-Addo, so was 30,466 votes. Now, aside and rejected ballots about 339. And total polling stations is 224. But almost policy 214 say akaten almost policy at the account. About the presidential also MPP equal 24,069 votes. And NDC and to equal 30,548 votes.
Santi mama bio.
Presidential na. Okay, presidential no total votes may 56,373. MPP was 24,059. And NDC and so I was 30,548.
Okay.
Rejected ballots 596. And also your quality 214 polling stations akaten our mother account. And also from presidential now NDC this Edikana and the MPP as well. So your class to be independent candidates Nana family with your friend each other with 590 votes. And Alan Denso was 189 votes. And Hassan Ayaragan was 33. Nana Akosia from Kuma 273. If you ask a teacher Dana no ono neba ansana Alan. And Hassan lady 33. And Kofi Akpalu 7. Mohammed Frimpong 5.
Okay.
Kofi Kranten 9. George Tumbaima 14. And Christian Kwabena Andrews Ayegumuno Emerson no was 39.
Okay.
This is for now there. Collation Abanini 214 polling stations.
I can't say.
I can't 10. Total polling stations is 224. And I have 214. Which I can't 10. I had the best of me.
Wow. And when you certified result from the electoral commission, provisional results. Okay, provisional results. Okay. And I really say I can't tell you the answer in the same baby. Ya best have on China for what the certified one am I what it? That's papa. That's it. Michael Kofi so a work payment new job. Oh, not for us south.
I can do south this year.
All right. I question some way.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
All right. And you can parliamentary and afi presidential no. I pen NDC ni NPP say omumi enu na okunu ewo mu ntem.
Contest ne wo mu ntem.
Sure,
Okay.
Sure.
E just say ne koye parliamentary no NPP enya 32,134. And NDC enya 23,735. 735. Independent means to be more on 1,306.
Okay.
Now MPP ora Michael Chu the Befi. Oh yeah, Deputy Minister Trade Ministry or no and even my MPP in 2,134. And Dr. Martin Ofre or KTU or no enya 23,735 and independent no Evans appear. Ono yen training and also be content cross so we need the result on 1,306 after yen presidential no no Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ono enya 29,830 and
Mark be pacho presidential no Dr. Baumia nya say
29,830
okay.
And NDC, Kenya 26,261.
261. Okay.
Lega, what they compare a year 2020 results now. A pretty Kenya MPP apa. A year mantam a year and a year mention women. So active who and I say if you are mechanical crowd or the so after that no we are election no one enti na say obia wo kofodia na ye no nwa e yo mo wa pass kofodia pa na MPP apa so abasa na so we share difference na presidential no we share difference between President Akufo-Addo 2020 and Nkane Mampeni John Dramani Mahama na difference in emusu but we there difference in sheda anya hia 2020 na do enya 45,070 ejina wo ma hanchi chemu eduosia enuma triple edio watching enkonom na John Dramani Mahama NDC enya 22,000 45 against 22,884 Naye Ohanti Chemu Edia Samiansa a triple Edia 9 Ensia. It's now share clearly no what they compare this time or I buy almost 3 years now. Not to say MPP apart from Prai, no captain the best year, or a year Kofodia and an important Hanama, one. And you know, I said the way certified results are you see are projecting a more much say almost every year. Our new job in South Hanam.
Okay.
It's clearly no Befi Afan seat now, so margin no is very poor. We are new job in North South say
what is everything. Mo near Juma, mo Yabasan Chair, Cobra, why? Udu anoma yaton. Yankona Aquatia, one of Cabana for Wacabra Marche?
Jacobra Mejoso.
What's why we? Marca
Abano or Matthew or Martin Nakase, ECB results no ever see that. No, and I for thanking you. I still see anywhere you may ask that. Let's say 7 o'clock. I the collection center. Hanum, everything damn and yet say. Yet me the results no and I say if yet me am I it really a parliamentary no parliamentary no pa na ko thank you aswe le uba akotia GTD camp collection center wa hana omo collecting results ni na gate ni roofers mirrors wa nyina mabuno na access ni na me no ka say asoja kwa ye de omo abaha no no ese weni ene doso pa cars be se na aba omobo ban a ama emabunu no omotini ahwe ama beka se temper aka me down kakra na so enye bokosa nyina ne say eye NDC na emabunu no anaso mo ne omo supporters omu nyina etrima omo hwe se de presidential no result na efo ya omo ne nya majority na just omo ne nya amadodo no eti wotasa na koma parliamentary nenso ha no so hwe voting pattern na so enra na utu se set and blouse no so pa enti no na e wo se omo chen na eyin kurase ne baby ti say we atin wenti takurase topraman ginase na e hodie no ebeka eye de omo di abadada no nenso so omo no esema wansa akwatia kumu wona no omo kinkan ya omo ene ye de na tese wo say yi ni declare eye parliamentary candidate ono anesa ye MP wa ha mi se honorable Henry Boati Adom oni dina ma NDC ono aso na ye mrati bigeni wa ha emabunu ni kirima wo say omo yi ni confirm ni say ono ena watini ewini nanso ye check ba kumienu miensa ewo yi no so akache no parliamentary no enya de se ekoma eye NDC nemum eye MPP na etini enya wo mi so on far results no ento ejadie nanso so ye check ba ku mi no sana eko nemum presidential we ni die e de wutu no se eye NDC ena ewi ni majority ni pa enti mprempre ya de tension no etiti enu anwumre dese nonso ebe pim ene anope ya mene wo kasei enya de se mabunu no ama ekwan kura enti ebambofo no sejefo ne ba ya ebeka se epiti enumre be se 1 na se 12:30 to 1 no mo be tu ha no ena ama eye tension no omotimi e control ne no kura no ewomu a na o maka omo ho na o matoto abo ni bia omu a na o ma relax kakra na o mo jaina ase ewi maju eti mini abema uba kwetia collection center wo GCD camp akwetia anope ahe hurupa obi akoma nse da ento ne yemusa eye NDC fo etini aye press conference anta.
The call has been put on hold. Please.
Hello. Kwabra Nso kwabra homa no ahyedan ntumi anyina so ntino yebesan kwa akwatia akakra na mse wo mawia ne santi se wo wia yene no ebedi nkomo dia afa ho nti na yegusu a aha yentu fane yenko ododododo ho na Sadat Muhammad wo Sadat salamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam maja.
Wallahi ajimanu
yukusu
Allah na odododo mo wie
eja yenye parliamentary media certified results no yetini edia ba mo antes ne mo presidential no ani yukusu ayokoliti yenye
Sadat anti boyemu ne yanko.
Okay, aja senior Ghana for Union no Odododio constituency no a stronghold of the NDC. Na Edwin Lilante Van der Poel with the key seat no 2012 the key no 2016 the key 2020. Na 2020 no yes 2024 ne de enyado be kopium. Enti no kotofofro ura Alfred Kote Ashi ene bae obedo yes obigina na wapre ewo NDC amonyo konitimo na sanse wo ye nipa fofora wo benchi no na ne owura Abdullah Manaf so a wono no woni owura Edwin Lante Van der Poel aprepanya Van der Poel etimi ni so konimo na amafo so se anhwa na wetima di seat no e dey free NDC amonyo konintem na so no ayenkomra no apply BPM police sanction ken kan we no ye hu ne se ampa ade ye wo dia ne de otwu tan no enya de bitima fi na NDC wura Alfred Kote Asia wujina mu diamade che wono lojuo no watumi diabato no mu nkunimo wonya ma no 38,473 na wura Abdullah Manaf no no waba pen waso na ho dia hwepen na ka otu se obetimatwi da wura Alfred Asia so no ye foforo no wono so kokunya ma no 24,877 votes na che parliament
say eja na yehu esan say 2020 abai course no ye mama constituency ni history kakra yeti constituency we ohwa record say start wa ha no 2020 2000 no MPP na FI 28,000 as against NDC 24,000 but few no achi no 2004 NDC 2008 NDC 2012 NDC 2012 the NDC atwemu pao 46,000 against 26,000 there's a 20,000 difference and yeba 2016 Hono NDC benya 36,000 and MPP so nya 26,000 is 10,000 and MPP e dey close gap no and ye ba 2020 NDC 41,000 and MPP 34,000 tina say na MPP e close gap no e ba and afiwe no for results
afiwe no wo hia 2020 no na e Lante Vanderpool and afi Edward Patrick ne Lante Bannerman aha it is Vanderpool and the Bannerman wo mu ni ho and ye dey Alfred Kote ashi wono no ba ma NDC and afi manafo ba ma NPP na wo hia afi abayeto ye no ashikote no enya Obama NDC no enya 38,473.
Yes, we drop 3,000.
We drop 3,000.
Yeah.
And Amanafu near 24,877.
Yes, MPP so drop
10,000 votes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. A number pa.
Emusun.
Yes, NDC drop 3,000. MPP drop 10,000. Yeah.
Ebi wom.
Yeah.
Ebi wom papa. Ebi wom. Anti na eno no. Na Yako New Jaben
Akwatia.
Yanko New Jaben South.
Yanko New Jaben South.
Akwatia de no. Any certified in Yanko New Jaben South. Yanko New Jaben.
New Jaben. New Jaben na South one.
South.
Okay, New Jaben South near na hono constituency we 2004. And them say ye chimunti 2004 no NDC 16,000 MPP 32,000 you say man half over 2008 NPP 34,000 NDC 20,000 over 2012 NDC 24,000 MPP 38,000 over 2016 NDC 19,000 MPP 40,000 let's just say 2016 na margin na super and 2020 so sa NDC 20,000 MPP 47,000 tenya won say na Michael Kofi e ka say numbers e be mu no Akufo-Addo amanfo ayi kakra because 47,000 and 20,000 let's just say wo hwe Michael Ochirebe fi 2020 now or the over 27,000
and now ODD
Martin Otu Ofei
and omumi na so na san course
rematch
rematch no
yeah the back
rematch no Ochirebe fi enya 32,134
yes we drop 15,000
we drop 15 to 15,000 yeah, 15,000 and Dr. Ofei so enya 23,000
yes ono so
735 I appreciate about 3,000
yeah
I see
ntina oba New Jaben South
na yanko presidential New Jaben South ne hwe de mampeni na dunia ye ne fa to de presidential ne hwe de mampeni
na mempe mfamra menko regions no mu na menhwe na memfa
enti hwehwe no ma me na menko Kwabra Dixon ho e wo dwaboso na mesamra sisi a Kwabra
Waba
afede wanya wie
yenya wie afede yaka afie
oh ade
ane collection aja nipa bebere awi aja supported service after place for prampa o mo ntu ati nyina o mo result abanso so we go about afele ya share collection na say
ande na delay sa
yo we dey mame emphasis makakra bi na MTN no amafo break e bia ahomatene anadwo num no o ma hu die ti wa sei de ba ne se enura ebra eye abato no kwa wieye no na wo se ballot boxes na hodo ni nyina if various polling centers eba dodo no a ene ba ya ensantwerefo atisafo any agent no ye nyina ye be wura habambofo so yire bambo mpampe senka ombehwe na nka coalition no ahafie nanso ye tena ha ebu wura edu mienu do edu baako nobienu eba no miensa eho na abato panipa woda no ede betu anim se ballot boxes no edu emeka wo mo nsa ntinya de betunya ye coalition no na ebisa se na ewo he na de beto ye num ni se uba evidence ma eho eye candidate a within muma NPP amanyekuo no ni krom ballot boxes ni bi wo ha mo tu wie ye no na returning officer baako na nko wodi mienu bi eba mienu na ode ba no nipa no susu se sa mienu no wodi dwane wodi kofa amanyekuo bi ka nti wodi dwane na nwotwe bi so abakoka Bensema echi wono feba bi asempa na ye eteso ni nyina wo saa la yenu eno so akoka ha ma policefoɔ no aba beje e di akwako si police station na mienu no omo je na omo se returning officer no e di yi ballot box ni dwane eno nti omo tie ne kotum mu e wa sanwe so e di ballot box mienu ne koka ho eti wo kan bo ma na ti ballot box du de enya de abekan sa wa nti nya de a ombetimi aye coalition no eno na amanyoku NDC empanifu omo MP ana awo ha se kwabra mi nta kan do ne mpanifu se enya de ombeti assistant omo pink seat no awo ha se MPP wo pink seat parties ahodo pink seat nti omo nyina pink seat ni so sanse obi akura ne de na omo panye coalition no na MPP amanyoku no so se pink seat no kura no the parties ni nyina ekura omo de ekura awo se electoral commission na ono where referee no so ekura ne de na omo equality wi a omo de ateli obia hwe na omo hu se ampa de obia de bae no sa pepepe na tie na ebre asa bosses ni eni ha na electoral commission de no so ni pink de na kwakudi box ni de nya de omo so betimi ahwe ma omo ye collation no na san ko mu ko wi a na so bi ka se ya sam de court na anya na omo ko ni sei eno na me ya 3 pesa ba beti sa bre ya make us say NDC amanyuko na sita afọ ogu ase ya ejebo afi no metimi akwasita sa 10 ballot boxes no e di aba collection center wa ya sa si asese no afi na ye collection no ewo eye Kyei-Duah so constituency it will be time ya de ama sese afi ni ya Kyei-Duah so coalition no ase no minim se bibi wa abesena di kadia
na ononyafo kwabra minta akando na wo kire se ballot papers na se ballot ne kodi baabi no woni gidie wo emu enu ti na wo ka se wo ko mu so pink sheet na
enu de wa kan su pe enu anajo ebo be se dominance nu mu ho no wo mo friends ntwefu nshi mu ya to so na no kan ni sem bebi wo mo so mo obi a pink sheet ena pink sheet na omunya ye no so no wone na bedwakuo no wo ma ye wo coalition amno hu se wo biem wo dim kunim ewa yakonwa no wafa wasa tena na konwa so ena MPP anasa manyuko awo no so pink sheet eti wono de omo ya no de nya de wo didi ewo de omo ye numu eti wo munyina pink sheet no so ena MPP amanyuko no sima omo so bayan santwefo nhyem se yo kan de omak obi afra pink sheet nemom electoral commission na ono eye referee no the pink sheet de mai akoka ballot boxes no mu enti ennesi egina amanyokuo na ewo ho no pink sheet no so na omo de ye coalition ni wie abi omo ntimi emfa electoral commission de na ekura no emfa ntoto ho na ade ete na obi sabiri asam ne de kokota na omo ye de dai enti kwabra mi ta kando de waka ni pen se the electoral commission ene de omo keka ne de nya de ono de wajitum na on de ase bibi on person mo ye yin ti ono de wanya na results nyina awie wanya na results nti nya de obeti ase na itina nko boxes na aka no the abi abrodi beka so ko tempa na de ba ono de he is not working with ballot box so ono de pink sheet na wodi huduma eti pink sheet no figures e woto obi a woni de ono de o se no nko a the ballot box no de ba na se buru so ebi free fool ono de woni ballot box pink sheet e kwekura parties no eno no hwe na wodi edi dwuma
na wo mu a sa ballot box de ye kwache no ono no e presiding officer na so oye hwan oye just ene oyi se adwuma ye ni ana
oye presiding officer omuye mienu na wo bintima ho enti ebra ofa ballot box mienu na nkode ba no ene nipa wo no tutu se ka bia na nkode kokofo no akodi dwane ene wasi there be me returning officer ema ni nua ba kon so eba ba enti he no na ba police no eba be fa na o mo de koye na de atwetwe aso kaka na nipa ni bibisa se ebra atem ni si ye no omo ma ne district director aso te se atem sei ena asie enti na ko mo hwe anim se district director no beba na nko wa ba be yi na presiding officer no enko antinya nko em ye de ne tunu ema ballot boxes no so eka police station ho and a face a break is see no a stay and son of the time some ever see anymore police center hono and no na ama district director no man for be say e ba na say dia na kwese akola na oni ne ye adwuma na do se na se no ase na wa save na na se wa amọ ne ho ban na president for so say na ade asa ne dia nya do meet ma ballot box no etu omo ma ade nti eno na ni ade atin a afeni akoso sa box no sen ni nyina e dia ba police center wa say e dia sa say apolicy result
na bra ye che abrantie no na ballot box ne makomako mienu na ne kura no so wo se makomako du ana na aka wa kire engohwe
na mienu e wo bentema e ho na pinsen e na nwotwe e so ko pay asempa na ye eteso other police stations no bentema no ne that stretch of the road ni nyina e ben so 88 ni koka asempa na ye police station e na mienu na ye say returning officer no yede na ono so kokko tumu e was a reassign so the returning officer ahomatia e na ye yi na yede akwakopa ballot box ni so so officer e be do ye no endi be sima be se anata don hwe be se mienu kra
ase enti wobra ya chi abrantie no anya bia wo friend pen ni bo na mane sa bia mebo ni abechi mo kwantinfi ana se police fo no so atumi frɛ se oba no ya chi no se ebia se ni enti
sa pepe esan se no mu ye mienu nti ebe o mo se no na ba ko no ka bintima no eti a ne pani no asisi eho e na ma NDC ne staff ni bi ka se ebe ya che wakola na watena de no watena ho saa e ma sa brewe e na oba be yi mpanifo asisire na wantimi anko no wankwan ko twitwa ni wakola no amfa box number ne mo motena won ka ade a wo ye ne ntema nke bia box no mu release ma e mo wakola no mo de ne bai eno na akwakoye nsem doni beka sa akwakoye question mark bia eno so aba beda ho no ite ya de a district director na de unya ne ntie na emum anamo ana o ti senka be bantem no eno na ntwantimi ntu anamo a enei afi na no pe ye process national policy results no
I see anti na say na provisional results bia mabra na collation centers no mo gada no mo anya results bia
see adia said we need the parties no be can pink sheet if the NDC ya we release and I say what in the pink sheet best training be NPP so fan the pink sheet in training DPP fan the pink sheet in training gum fa into obi atifu ne adai the pink sheet the NDC obi antimi nka say bia we nya say wa ha ana we the party agent no na bia na ade ni see ye no say ade asabre no dey owa because here nyina ba police center ne owo dey a ante bia nsantwefo ye nya result no edify and so na police stations ne do so a ye call rounds na ho no ye ntimi anko ye nyina betwen ofi ayi police center ntimi nka say party A party B enya ba ko anase onyamienu enya se onyamiensa popim say ye beki kan bom e wo police center hasi
na say onunya for meta kan do say wono de say ballot box na be du kro na pink sheet no be use no no fa wantwi bi ma
se si ade wo hie no anadwo no a NDC fo na sa ase ene omufi mumma ji wo mania ena NPP chairman of constituency ye fe na fun koko wono so be gada na o charge NPP fo na o so titi o do ko pa stereo edi tiketi ena o so be twi mumma ye hu ya na NPP fo ayi da fi ha etu omo na onumunya fo kwabra mi sa kando efie ye pe ena NDC fo so sa ase etu obia na ma o se we dia aye 21 mumume na 21 eti hu ya na NPP eti sa fo ne fo ne free ahomate no miensa ebesi sa be ya make say sa wote background na NDC fo na agi o mani sa ba besi na make say MPP eti sa fo de omujejina mu a omujejina baako nya de a hu wo mu ne mu mpanifo ba ha ne mu anadwenu bremu no so no onumunyafo Dr. Ampabe ono so eba ha sei eba hwe de ekoso nyina ne mu anche no sanko ene so onumunyafo kwabena mi sa kando de make say wona na yere o moti coalition center ho abeti sabe ya make say
I see ebi anti de answer meja akoma akono ye hwe a saa de omo de kan eto ye no ye de 10 be kan obetumi asesa aba resource na na
kwabena mi sa kando ene ne pamfo nko mo ma twetwe ne de ye no ma twetwe o ma kan kire de o mo kire se omodi aba no omodi nkunim bese impim yi no asema omaka no no but MPP ntimi e kan kire say e bia ono wa policy akire say bia meso madi nkunim sei anase maba no eni sei na so kwa mi nta kan no ne nkofo do omo kire say yo maka kire ye nsentwerefo so omo do mabiem bese impim yi no na tie
asi awie ne safi no mbeken kan de na mamenya we na echire no ye besa ba unchen bio why that's papa na ye beko kwaku ankese me ba unchen but ma me ko magbaro ho wa hu me firi ho ba na fi ma ba na fi etu de ko magbaro ma chi
ajana so
yo na wo he
no ayawa so west Rogon Collation Center University of Ghana Business School Amagashi Hall
I see
na I have say me share jumadina say collation at 10:30 p.m. I have say na say when you are can say job so no mo hia ballot boxes and no ma sha na ha kwa de say mo fa ballot boxes no ma inside ha kwa mo fa pin sheet na amra pin sheet na kire say ne adwuma na ya no ya chọchọrọ wo so the ballot boxes no de ba ha e me bibia ha e be yi e be ma ha e bebiri nto mo fa nkwa bonten enti pin sheet no ana pendefo no giye ana ma mo mo ye adwuma of field EC officers mo ye adwuma of field na koye ama pendefo party pendefo na ka ha se ni security officers na ade ayi nyina wa from 10:30 to now no presidential kwa yenwie from parliamentary fire and kan presidential coalition kwa yenwie from the 246 polling stations no all within Ayawaso West Rogon for instance nyina no pendefo ntumi wie wa say unfortunately masha who NPP pendefo na mo hwe say coalition be kwaso mu ni ha best fiti no anajo and they share one in a free hako. It's at the moment the NDC von Kwan or happy.
Mali de any ho.
Only happy. Or me who saw by Legon Hall, every church, but Coalition Center had the essence about me who know her.
Now, John Dumelo,
John Dumelo, they only have but Chairman Bobby. Chairman of the constituency, no, on the Wahasi. Chairman Bobby, Aiti, on the Wahasi, Siana. Many Nakasans no feeling chances here. It's the MPP Nibia ni ha, Penibia ni ha, say, coalition no, or measure. Minister Petita, my calculation was semi echo. But before that, my results are back from 152 polling stations, 152 polling stations, presidential, Senate, FTR, or military, or what I swear go so. But processing is very, very slow. It's the Dona Brea, Casacasa, NDC Forum. That's what they say. My money,
and when any certified result from the EC, Meboa.
Mekase, we know a provisional.
Provisional, okay.
Provisional was a no more quality. From 152 polling stations. 152 polling stations. Indeed, out of that, the MPP presidential, ammonia 14,927. 14,927. GCPP. The Adams said, dans la party no, enya 5.
Mark, Minyanka, young coin this in the MPP. Omaka no say, Omun de Nisha Yana, Yadiana, you saw them channel. Okay, but Maka, you must Omunyaka Crow. Okay, MPP, enya 14,927. And CPP Sunya 275. And NDC 25,471. 25,471. And okay, Nana Kwambedia Consusunya 639. 639. And Alan Kodosha Mate 304. Out of the 100 and out of 152 police stations, near results, near 94 police stations. I feel no more they can. We are some parliamentary results, so master police. But at the moment, the upper police for more you'll be average, and this is for penny for pen or more say. The quality abano in line with SEDA and management. It's easy officials not so to what. That's what you mean, but I know, and no, and yes, I'm control. I say,
NDC for Mumesa Amadi Chin. And now, boy, this is so you saw a ballot box be free in fine voter hall, baby deba. And a boy is you good so NDC boys good so mobile or more than the inside her. Police for the action every time so far away. Was a hard person movie of a ballot box was station near kind of police station. What that? I actually to be behind the ballot box by useless into our here. Was I there by the by inside? I don't know where was a process no edit. It is throughout the night. The night is NDC 4 boys no Mumesa Amadi Chin. I feel no Majaya also be a favorite. We are cool field today. And the customer maybe I see about 1 p.m. It's not process no on very slow.
Yan share, yan so ye bobo ha kwapumta mambu free one will be a free one and so free Hawaii. Bia ne ebesa ba wonchen dodo and tie nua Magbaro ne etene ka efi ayawa so West Wogon ho na John Dumelo na fe emrese bedwani a owo ho anti Lydia Alhassan yes kwaku
kwabina the report to free Dwaboso no na o ka se Akando ekase margin no be 2000 voter or did or no gidi say pink sheet and inside can be 2000 ja o hwe history na em say enu nti no no so yire sa say numbers are tied dem no 2020 no NDC nya 23000 NPP nya 19000 enti say o hwe sa margin dey 2000 no wunya pa se obohu ban se saneti a e so obohu ban no kwabna minta akando basa 2020 no enye one doctor na oboni din no
ya na matakwa
yi then MCE no one ne koye enti matakwa yi no benya 19199 ena Nicholas Gum benya 341 ena Elijah Apia from Pong ono so benya 94 PNC ena Opon Ernestina CPP ono so benya 69 nti so he number na 2020 ebe mu ne dia na etese still
gabo no sha dance so sa ne hwe sa 10 ballot papers no ballot boxes no say yakase ye di nyina emma doctor na
yenya number wo mu ye
yenhu number wo nti na yontumi nkire say
do number wo mu a ti say oya ye banda de na oya ye no say no na adwuno so de
special vote no cry
vote no so de nyina be che
o de che cry yan do mi
eni bi na person ye but ha de ndie yenya figures wo mu ye nti nya ja yan hwe bibi so wanya kwa Ablekuma West won
Ablekuma West yes Ablekuma West oslo so
yan di ho nkomo kakra Ablekuma West yeni ho nkomo kakra sanse wo hwe constituencies ni ba ajaja numbers ni bi ba na akwa yese pantoma yese munsem no ya na aye yi kakra Ablekuma West Ablekuma Central ni ti Ablekuma West okay eja maba Ablekuma West Oslo Usu communication minister 2020 onya 37,363 ena akufo-addo enyemi o
ori osofu
akufo-addo nya 30,733
no
na maminya fa number na DC e buy na man yen hwade
DC de buy no okay de buy no afidie no Osla enya 25,425
na say 12,000 you know
12,000 and I free so no wow and Reverend Adon so enya 30,456
and also be 300 be ni fini
no so said on was sustaining the number okay
on the number
and na ban side dem say man fan ko to aba ama Osla no
voter party na ye kano I was say going forward no obia se osla besia baby mu se wan baby mu na yo se wo ye ho adwuma but na parties no so eba ne say ya de ekoso fitie no a ye titi from northern region baby mako ena na ewo because unsensentrol for yenye electoral commission but you two anamon ko polling centers yeko yehu nipa eba yehu ahokeka ene ne nkeka woni ade even though si ya check polling center ni mukra na si yeko ene nipa 100 na asanlaya at least ye chemu a si yeko na rush no wo ha at least hu be 40 60 bi na say 30 70 bi wo ba bi ti so ko no hu ni sa eno ka bi tro because aya na timelines no so da ho say time baby abria boy last 4 years by this time na say wo ho nti sa ho kan nyina ho nti wo hwa yes mame oslo usu voter tifri ni die no so no edoso pa over 12,000 votes ko 37,000 against 25,000
na se kro no kro bo adwuma bi na se kro dan so ma no gugu ka kwan so ne hu ne ma bi ti minima se ye ya
eja o se nansen ya du baby a ye ko yanimu Ghana ye abato mu nsem ne ade ne ye ko yanim en so o ka se nansen ya fine won ka boni ba wo mo wo ho no na breben na ehia wo mo na se obetun ya ma wo a breben e no ye ma wo mo nti eno so ka ho bi na bia ekoba ne 204 buy no NDC in father since 2004 buy no
NDC in father NPP stronghold NPP kunya nti afi na bi ombe so betumi age fi on so sense the incumbent MP no anya de a
I say what so oko anu na I say MPP vote no so 2004 MPP 77,000 NDC 44,000 Oba 2008 NPP 63,000 NDC 52,000 Mabota party nesisio 2012 eho NPP 32,000 NDC 26,000 and 2016 MPP 34,000 NDC 25,000 and 2020 MPP 46,000 NDC 32,000 TM say 2012 and 2016 no I'm say hono NDC MPP nyina no ma ho ode no e take off from kakra
okay
okay
ye mehwe na kwasa abena
eja
wonam
sade na medical na meka na yekasunyane edi ka se
because Sunyani East in particular nyam nwanwa isa
pi andra mesi ene anopeya abononsin the calculating is about 10 hours ni oba Suhum Coronation Center hanoma presidential no yentimi collating wiye ni nyina ne se omugusu ya police station by police station na some of the parties maybe raise concern say some of the pin sheet maybe it doesn't tally with parliamentary media no almost presidential no especially NDC sisia allegations on raise here sisia almost goje ase o total number 412 no calculate presidential ni nyina no ABC 402 and ana rejected 11 now o calculate 402 plus 11 ubenya 413 if you add na entirely with total number of 412 no and it concern on raise here and no kwano yetimi di ho be 2 hours ayesi afeda wahwe etima settle afamye ni nyina se omo wonto aso na ne atibia no omo hwe na omo settle issue no I'm a team medicande kasebo anase medicande how report ema o se oba gate na no na ehonum ayipin so ni nyina ne se the incumbent MP was standing for independence no na some police stations honum results ni ba no no free say ono na we win no mo jubilate but actually who say the other police centers ni bi honum result ni by etina ayewu say there be adena sankwama frankesi du bekwia na hotedin e be proposal enti no ebema coordination center hanum eye menya na so a police for bambo semno e hwe ma nyama timi tuto ye no omu nyina timi ekofie me no ka sei ai mati online ya nipa dodo asam besum ho sei so hwese adenti na dedada yisi entimi wie presidential mpo ene wa parliamentary na omo obianhu bebi anigina be eguso wo enti no etekwama so ba suhu su tesco nene bia ya ye coordinate ya hanum aye pinso papa ya 10 hours ni no entimi coordinate
na oha bempa na wo ho nti a je se sane man kete nti na wo mutumi nya no anasa den
according to EC me pimbe no say o 2020 ni 2016 me di abato yeti wa hanoma ansa na agent phone e de pin sheet ni beba na o ma enter to o data data nti o mo project ya na party phone nyina go through nti o go through na say o concern dia no wa raise na fe o ma hwe no ma solve side issue no afi ankoye ni sa according to EC no say parties no nyina na raise concern say o mo pese each of polling station bia no pin sheet bia na kind bako o presidential from 1 to 13 no polling center bia bako no om kono bako from 1 to 13 eno na delay time pa me no ka say aka polling centers 4 ansa na o metime wie presidential coordinating no
ento hwa bebrebe no metime wie ni nyina
menene mi bisa no say yehwe o hwe parliamentary ni dia nipa egina ye 4 frankesi de queen na no gina for NPP Prince Kojo Tebri no gina for NDC Imano de Dewi Afe no ye independent candidate and honorable Wafo Kojo Asante no so gina independent na no na ye NPP in the ticket of NPP but wakwa gina we need to omo ye 4 pe enti no or say for parliamentary there and delay bebre na mon presidential no na consensus ne doso ntino no na delay bebre nti hwe be no by 2 o'clock there na chese yetime wia ye de results ni na abedom ahwefo ne etiefo
okay ani na ye betwen wo na onya na wo dia ba anya sa constituency na Kofi Addo kopre ya wanya no
Yesu won constituency
Kofi Addo kopre wa NDC ama yokundi ni mu a ne nsantumi anka no Kofi Addo
abakofi
Otu Kofi ya onwa
Otu Kofi every year ne nsantumi anka no
ne sanka no
ejekoma Otu Kofi no office mu henti no sese no oti no eya na ne enfa na asem se ekoba se Otu Kofi dia anka se this particular coalition ni mai ntineja kwama
untumi nka yampa se sanko Otu Kofi ne buy de anka one touch e de ma NDC for no sense no you be a well known omunim no e osum ho pa nti just yebeda se brepam no yebesa ba o ye ready na afia beje resource ni nyina mabna
eja na me share dwabin ai dwabin
so new dwabin na say ye dwabin
ye dwabin ya Francis Kobana Brempon Wusu Achiel na me share it from 2012 to 2020 history wo hono 2012 an NPP ede 75.40% and a winning, and then 2016 so 79.17% which NDC 18.94 2020 MPP the 75.11 and NDC the 24.89% but a buyer need 2024 na HSA akọ about 71% ama NDC etimi akọ 28 even though when no e bad nanso percentage wise no depreciate which means say would they woni to form there I think say even within Ashanti region no strongholds of NPP no campaign votes no turn out and didn't really go well for them. They probably bring 90 me and said na enra me kai pass me bisa doc Dr. Ankra say oh bi no start here no mo e ka say oh because of uncertainty no want me in your time easy more opportunity and doctor say oh no no dear who ne say me any possible
sir okay and possible sir na sir enkoma ye die no e betumi aka say about to person surprises bebre wom afi bebre ti say de e ko danso man yi ekwaje bibie ho no a supply se nipa bebre se bibie etisa no atumi asisi ewo abatu mpesha hodo bi so na obi se ne nwanwa obi so se enya ne nwanwa meme de se da me di kankan me sunya ne west ne nasefo no enhyeda anya me nwanwa saa ene sunya ne east enhyeda anya me nwanwa na baby ba ko a yekosi yesuhum de yekosi yi no de betu
say
anyo not at all me ko sunya ne to aso na se me de maso to form na se bitietie nkomo a ekoso a na kire se especially sunya ne east anu sunya ne wasinya na MPC mi onu ni nyina
ejama mi bisa we say obeka say na because honom no ye bitimi aka say NPP stronghold because omo na atena so is it because the people within that constituency no omo ye fed up with omo member of parliament no and now say sisi in such a no omo person
more or less say ya bremo and na brene ya bremo no so cross tie for instance wo fix sunya ne ekwochira
ekwan no
ekwan nyenyenyenyenyenyenyen
na honom
ehon enye share from sunya ne fear run about eko Berlin won sana kwan ne tie enyenyenyen futu nko a sa kwan no mutwa so wo bra me yes back ache
ano mo ye ne duo
yes
eventually
omutumi nya ebepem ne na me no wo kasai ufri
sunyane dominance on what is the name eben ene eyinyina
so wo do ufi sunyane kra afi eko o ma refi estate kwan so ofru ko wanimu a okwa baby asunyana himfie kase no wompa no wo se kwa kase bi da ho a akeso boye
I think it's Kenya se
ekosi Kenya se no eno so hwem wo monyai ukwa ewi adomase sunyane domase ane eko se kwane sa kwane de dada ho ni nyina no eno so fine wo monyai ebi sunyane kuro mu kura nkasa sunyane domase ho na nkasa nkasa kura no fine wo monyai ntino wotum se de ma hodo bebre wo ho a na wo monyai na amafo no complain but akwakwa say ye kakaka kura wo manya eden ye betumi aka ye tumi ka bibia bio na wo tete ho a ntino enso tap on kyerene a woje wo na wo we amoje ye de mpanifo wo ni bia apon kyerene a wanyi ne wo no anya sanketo akura nti no eda wo mo de show won powers no kokromuti power pa na wo de a kyerɛ mo say yes na esa mo kɔba na samba ye MP ni ministers a mo be steady e wo wiase yes asanka Dr. Benjamin Ochere Ankra e wo fie ha bio doc ye mo samu akwaba adwuma na de da so be ni nyina
mi free hanche na me se me kojima ho me kakra na me baya onwo a me ko no mo ha me san beto om no se me si ma bread ya me hu o ma se me rechichi any mado fiti enra na jo production team no is they are doing fantastic.
Yes
really o movie I say mo share that paper video mo ko gu ko jo ma ho
me pa so ho na o ka sasem ya kire me
e fada desi
thank you no wa bodin no na ehun say yen o say
in fact me ba mi share no kwan so na mo ka fada mo twi me mu moja nyina but o man hu donti obi o so a o hwe say ha no benya source no na reliable ebi mu so na yo apart from ba studio ne you know obi so monitor ma o twa no ho ntwa na ngofo send messages matiwe ati say me se munya abotre na o ko man information enya papa e betumi am mislead you obi nti mo ma yam verify
okay
but it appears people are in shock people don't believe especially baby o ha oti ba kumienu bia Robi sa se so ampa e ade a asia na could it be possible say do me kwabenya Could it be possible a place like Dansuman? Say
yes, Ablekuma West.
I say Central, Kennedy Japan City. Because no one could be no. There are a lot of questions, but it's early days yet. We'll go into why and how did these things happen.
What kind of maybe they be for Ablekuma West today? You share about ye a slow su or ye the human MP nyaye 2020. Now the to do nyaye 2025 in one. Utu say sakra kese na ewumu. But don't share Reverend Addo out on the contest here now. Only 30,000 2020.
Yeah.
Still now that's what the 30,000 emu.
Yeah.
One shada amfa baby and kahubia baby. One them say they feel share by about 20 and 30 be pay.
Okay.
Into no baby no one but oslo usu die no. Next it was around 37,000, right?
Slow Usu
Ablekuma West.
Ablekuma West. Slow Usu had 37,000. 363. And Kyei-Duah enya 30,733.
Young call Professor Ike or no ewo Ascend South. Hey, Prof, yamwachi. Hello, Prof. Okay, you try say yes sir Ebeka Prof. Now doc, my memory also. Na me tiemu, na mo ka say also amunya mutra my mate. You. Prof, yamwachi.
Mejo so kare.
Na say
Yami adumo.
Ye woni e de amafo fra so ma bre ba odi e dia say emu ode pa. Na asin ho no akwasi sen wadarumo.
Kwame that I think South coalition no ewo asin insayem titere coalition center no ewo insayem titere circuit court enim na omoye no na me no ka say different ye nyina ye wa ha ye monitor their electoral commission ewo asin South about one emu na so far the electoral commission a quality ni na ewie no polling days mako 130 and
Prof way
mini abema
how we start na voice no was so but afi we dey call from page and kakrama yesrewa
the number can say assist South polling stations are ye to aba endra mako 130 polling stations and assist South ameno e ka say here electoral commission etini according to the results ni na every screener for how we project it was what the telephone party we na yi etuemu epi na enipa parliamentary na parliamentary na nipa miensa na edina ye. In fact I think South was one of the hottest constituency a world central region in terms of parliamentary election because last 4 years a person from the NPP independent or no second and NDC placing third and NPP placing first for last 4 years electing him and the same person who is second about this year let's have a contest as independent candidate against NDC and NPP. It's a hot contest at South but about one about the year can be we share projections electoral commission returning officer who be an make a provisional result no Honorable Reverend John for Deputy Minister for Education no Korea the incumbent MP at South no unya a money 14,899 14,899
okay
and now bed saving Kofi NDC PC 7 Kofi Bedu NDC PC on also enya a minimum 13,354 13,354 Damte Joseph Kofi independent candidate on also enya 10,332 332
okay
10,332
na say Reverend maintaining the seat no
Honorable Johnny Tim for maintaining the seat no e was in South.
Wow and I was independent no or MPP ni awate ne ho
independent no ye MPP ni 2015 primaries NPP primaries only honorable Johnny Tim Fodo any 6 other people and a contest here and honorable Johnny Tim Fodo edim kunim e wo primaries ni
okay
nibu efu ye obe contest 2020 election
enti when provisional meboa
when you provisional
na presidential no so nsa som
enti presidential no provisional results are aba enie Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Asu?
Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, 17,615.
615.
615.
Mo Tuaso?
Daniel Augustus Lati, 95. Christian Kwabena Andrews, 124. Kofi Akpalu, 44. Mohammed Frimpong 37. Nana Akosua Frimpong Kuma 66. John Dramani Mahama 19,086. Hassan Ayaraga A.K. Ayarakov 50. Kofi Cranton 77. George Chu Berema Edu 28. Nana Kwame Bediako A.K. Medebubako Kumase 381. Alan John Kwadio Semantin 145. Total vote cast presidential no 39,172. Total vote cast NFA rejected ballots presidential 1,424. Now, Kwame, on presidential election also, we should put it on record that this is the very first time NDC as a political party really presidential. So far as provisional results with concerned, this is the very first time NDC as a political party winning presidential elections ever after South 2020.
Now, who's the NDC?
John Dramani Mahama NDC on 19,086.
NPP
in 17,615.
Oh, okay. Ti every di Kenya NDC the presidential candidate winning ewo Ascent South on. Abakwa semesi ana. Na kromu ti say omu wie na provision na bedadwa na ye nya confirm kromu ti say.
Kwame kakra ama ade no ayehu ne say elections no ebekọ so ni nyina no Ascent South de na obia enim say efa no presidential NPP efa intino e wono na tension enshada edim but parliamentary no and an attention ewo mu pa and ifa kuruma na obia projection the NPP candidate Reverend Johnny Tim Fodo and Joseph Kufidam say the independent candidate. In fact, NPP and NDC Stephen Kofibedu Bodie I say political parties na wa ani na no omo writing off kra omo hu ne say onka about na omo elto no the sense on political campaign grounds kra no obi etini eka so Kofibedu di oro na fans santi abroad na ye for no onka ho but e ba ye ya Kofibedu vote no etini appreciate comparing to last 4 year 2020 election obi e odina mu edema NDC amanyo no delayed the number of votes wonya 10,000 edidi 10 ewo 6,000 ama ade no abo amanfo hu pa in fact MPP really parliamentary ewo 6,000 do obo really there enso ti mu say obo ni enche da NDC omo ensusu say
ai prof way we ni MP ni want man ni president we need the bed den say beje into omani ya nokre pa waka nokre na yanko electoral commission head office biem emra ya wo so mwe
yo dry bones
hello
good morning biom
good morning is there
yo dia na ekoso biom wo isi
yisi ya dia ekoso wa de medical etwa ho enfo ni dada na obi peso osimbisa me se ahanomo condition at the same tension na wa hano at the same amanfo enimu e wa hano at the same especially political parties no omanim at the same per the results and the provisional ones are bana ye na secretary kebi no political party agents omo national coalition center hano no there dem betimi achieve no so hano mo ayetin to see na dem say advance ni makon oye director of elections at my NPP over coalition center honum sisia NDC for ewa hanum other political party agents so ewa hanum obi ataitin essence sisia me no ka say there national coalition center hanum the results bia enya enfe regional coalition center emba hanum ye omunsa enya nka results bia ye essence omuguso ababu anu ewa ye constituency coalition center na fence no regional coalition center enya endu ha and the omu na ati hanum aitin I very steady e say the ekoso e hwe dia ebekoso since Endura anapa amidru hanom no ensam trofo a yebehye mu wa hanom de ye na so ya ekrado e wa hanom e hwe ne mu seti a yisi e de betu ne mbia so no ya nso bo hu le ru e da kire eye amansan media no so dia ya ekrado ye dan na so 24/7 de besi dia so ye de ma etifo na fe so dia yisi fo be ka kire so no e be sane mo sanya support e da kire Ghana fo e hwe security anasa pampon so a free and dry and before and dry from no you see as we have no the security there very 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 tight and no she nkasa ye kona go be bia no barricade e wo hono mo military the police for in akabomu national security so and so e wo hono they ensuring that you see as we have no as we give it ni abahan mo bia entimi ento embo hano mo enko confusion bia and the hano mo so far so good I had that the ehwe ni mo the results in the free regional coalition center na Rebecca and national coalition center hanomo na yisi etini assign a certify the actual on my Ghana
yo mo dry bones no William Gentu ref so wodi William Gentu EC head office no wo ti for nini nie yenko salaga no foi Alex Japan and call ho Alex machi say I boko a results no ma certify
for president no man ye aka parliamentary kwa
my certified one's name
okay so far MPP Mamudu Mawulia wanye 7,365 Wontumi
I tie wo bobo what dey bobo why
NDC again 69 Equador 0 GM 12 LPG 17 NDC 14 CPP 48 NDC 11,114 APC 42 IND 12 IND 14 IND 15 IND 71 total final paper now 1,987 rejected ballot 127
okay
and you can 9,640
it's way a president it's way a presidential yes sir
way a presidential no
you it's yeah train omo parliamentary year ready and no so my year that's for now why okay that's it
you me person busa doc assembly Mamema smaller parties starting from the CPP. Yes. As a Dr. Osajfu Kwame Nkrumah party, no, it's almost dead. Anna.
Oh, it's dead. It's not almost dead. It's dead. I want to me and revive, you know. It's dead.
With the performance of smaller parties, you know, I more research. The Bobby, who says smaller parties, you know, year in year out, day in there, almost disappointing Ghana for say, and yet, not the better me third force or Ghana Hana.
Sakela me hu se Sameja mfin so start press conference nti doc kura podium na yemfa yentie de oka efi ho no emra Arafat fight room
polling stations across the length and breadth of Ghana. We also have party agents in all the 276 constituency coalition centers across the 16 regions of Ghana. We are almost through with our internal coalition as a party, and so we have provisional results that gives an indication, a very clear indication as to how the people of this country voted yesterday. And I'm happy to inform you, and by extension, the good people of Ghana, that from the results we have seen so far from our internal coalition, provisional results, it is very clear that Ghanaians have rejected 8 years of corruption, 8 years of state capture, 8 years of wastage, 8 years of economic mismanagement, 8 years of insensitivity and arrogance of power, 8 years of crass incompetence and ineptitude. And it is very clear that the people of this country have voted overwhelmingly for change. They have given the National Democratic Congress an emphatic resounding as far as this fourth republic dispensation is concerned, that is taking out the 1992 elections won by Flight Lieutenant Jerry Joe Rawlings of blessed memory, our founder. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we want currently ongoing. Ladies and gentlemen, as a serious political party, we have polling agents in all the over 40,796 polling stations across the length and breadth of Ghana. We also have party agents in all the 276 constituency coalition centers across the 16 regions of Ghana. We are almost through with our internal coalition as a party. And so we have provisional results that gives an indication, a very clear indication as to how the people of this country voted yesterday. And I'm happy to inform you, and by extension, the good people of Ghana, that from the results we have seen so far from our internal coalition, provisional results, it is very clear that Ghanaians have rejected 8 years of corruption, 8 years of state capture, 8 years of wastage, 8 years of nepotism and cronyism, 8 years of economic mismanagement, 8 years of insensitivity and arrogance of power, 8 years of crass incompetence and ineptitude. And it is very clear that the people of this country have voted overwhelmingly for change. They have given the National Democratic Congress an emphatic, resounding, and a landslide victory. And in fact, the provisional figures we are seeing from our internal coalition show that this landslide, this overwhelming, resounding victory given the NDC in both the presidential and parliamentary election is unprecedented in the history of Ghana as far as this fourth republic dispensation is concerned. That is taking out the 1992 elections won by Flight Lieutenant Jerry Joe Rawlings of blessed memory, our founder. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we want to update you because clearly we are all experiencing significant delays on the part of the Electoral Commission relative to the collation of results at the constituency level and the declaration of parliamentary results at the constituency level. And as part of our quest to promote transparency in this electoral process right from the start to the end, we deem it necessary to update the nation now on the provisional results we have so far collated as a political party. And so if you look behind me, you will see 8 screens. And on these 8 screens, you will see a summary of our collated results for the presidential election. And from the screen, if you look at the far left, my far left corner, you will see that so far of the results that have been collated, the National Democratic Congress has garnered, even before I get there, you look at the far left corner, the bottom part, and you will see that out of the 40,976 polling stations, 40,976 polling stations, we have received results from our agents covering 38,896 polling stations. And these are results backed by pink sheets. We have pink sheets from our agents in 38,896 polling stations out of 40,976 polling stations in Ghana. The total valid votes involved in these 38,887 polling stations are 11,159,430. The total rejected ballots that we have recorded is 228,443. And if you look at the results summary between the 2 main contenders, the presidential candidates for the NDC and the presidential candidate for the New Patriotic Party, you can see that John Dramani Mahama has garnered, per our internally collated provisional results, 6,286,600 votes, which is equivalent to 56.33%, whilst the failed presidential aspirant of the NPP, Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia, has managed to garner a paltry 4,614,606, representing 41.35%. And let me emphasize that we have pink sheets to buttress this. And so it is very clear that the people of this country have voted for change. And this is not just a vote for change. It is an extraordinary vote for change. It is a historic event that has happened in our country. And we are grateful to the people of Ghana. What we want at this stage is for the Electoral Commission to fast track the collation process at the constituency collation level, because we see evidence of deliberate delay on the part of some, not all, some EC officials at the collation at the constituency collation level. And I'm going to give you further and better particulars to that effect. Now, aside this, we also have provisional results for the parliamentary elections across the length and breadth of Ghana. And the trend is not any different from the overwhelming presidential mandate that the great National Democratic Congress has been given by the people of Ghana. We have it on authority that in the Upper East region, out of the 15 constituencies, the NDC has won 15 over 15. 100%. We can also tell you on authority that in the Upper West region, out of the 11 constituencies, the NDC has won 100%, 11 over 11. We can tell you on authority that in the northern region of Ghana, based on our internally collated results, provisional, the NDC has won 11 out of the 18 constituencies. We can also tell you on authority that in the Savannah region, the home region of our presidential candidate and the president-elect of the Republic of Ghana, the NDC has won 6 out of the 7 constituencies there. I'll come back and explain to you, some concerns we have with that one constituency, Damango. Then In the Northeast region, the home region of the failed presidential candidates of the NPP, Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia, I can tell you that from our internally collated results of provisional results, we have won 3 out of the 6 constituencies, and that is Yonyu, Triponi, and Bukubu. For Savannah, Yape, Bole, Sola, Salaga South, Salaga North, Daboya have all been won by us. There is a challenge with Damango, which we are trying to rectify. For Upper West is 11/11, so I need not mention the constituencies. Upper East is 15/15, I need not mention the constituencies. I will share with you the 11 constituencies in the northern region, which we have won convincingly. And in fact, we won, there is one seat that went to an independent candidate at Willensi, and that is an NDC member. If you add that, that will be 12. But officially, what we have won, the number of seats we have won per the provisional results, we have collated internally 11 constituencies. And these 11 constituencies are Tamale North, Sagnerigu, Kumbungu, Tamale South, Mion, Sabuba, Tamale Central, Zabzugu, Tatale, Nanton, and Yendi. Of course, Willensi has been won by an NDC person who ran as an independent candidate. Now in the Bunu East region, the home region of the incoming First Lady of Ghana, I can tell you on authority that out of the 11 constituencies, we have won 10 out of the 11. And the only one that we didn't win is Techiman South, but all others, so I need not mention them, we've won. I can also tell you that in the Bono region, the home region of the national chairman of the great NDC, and should I say the national communications officer, out of the 12 constituencies, the NDC has won 11/12. We have won in constituencies that the NDC has never won since the 1992 elections. And it is unimaginable, unbelievable, incredible that even some of us struggle to believe the scale of the victory that God has graced us with and the people of this country, have given us. Then in the Ahafo region, out of the 6 constituencies, I can tell you on authority that we have won 5 out of the 6. The only one that it appears we didn't win is Tano North. Then in the Ashanti region, the stronghold, the so-called stronghold of the NPP, which I dare say has been turned into a swing region on the basis of the outcome of this year's election. In Ashanti region, so far, we've won 7 constituencies without any dispute. We've won 7. We've added 3 to the 4 we had already, and these 3 have already been declared by the EC. In total, we've not won 7. This is what the internally collated results we have shows that we have won for now. But there are 3 constituencies in contention, which we believe we have won. And those constituencies are the Mankrauso area, Obuasi East, and then Tepa. So these 3 constituencies, there are serious contentions there that I'll be speaking to, and we believe that if you add that, we should be around somewhere 10 or so. So, but the ones that there are no disputes about, we've not had any challenges with, have to do with 7 out of the 47, and we are still following keenly the 3 other constituencies in contention relative to the parliamentary results. For the Eastern region, the home region of the failed despotic tyrant Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the NDC in the presidential election is hovering around 47%. And in the parliamentary election, out of the 33 constituencies, the NDC has won 10. Another independent candidate who ran on the ticket of the NDC has won 1. region, out of the 9 constituencies, the NDC has won 9 over 9. 100%. In the central region, the home region of our mother and the incoming first female vice president of the Republic of Ghana. The region which also happens to be the home region of the current majority leader of parliament, Dr. Kyei-Duah. I can tell you that out of the 23 constituencies, we have won 18. And in the western region, I can tell you that in the western region, which is a swing region, just like the central region, out of the 17 constituencies, the NDC has so far won convincingly, based on our internally collated provisional results, 15 out of the 17. The only ones that we didn't win from the results we have are Takrade and Ifia. In the Western North constituency, which has 9, in Western North region, which has 9 constituencies, I can tell you on authority that we have won 8 out of the 9. The only one we did not win is Swaman. Bibiani has been won by the NDC. And so if you do a brief summary of the tentative provisional results we have collated, so far, even if you take out the contentious ones, the NDC is hovering around 185 out of the 276. And as you saw from the results we showed you, the presidential results, we are hovering around 56%. And for your information, in nominal terms, the difference between John Mahama and Alhaji Bawumia is over 1.5 million votes, and that number is bigger than the population of about 5 countries that I know. So we are not talking about an ordinary victory here. That is why I said this is an emphatic, resounding, overwhelming, historic and unprecedented victory that the NDC has struck. If you take out 92, and I don't even count 92 because of all the challenges we had with that first. All right. So I'm even hearing that some of the constituencies that we had issues with, we are working on them. Techiman South, we are working, and other constituencies. I'm just talking about the ones that are not in dispute. And it is very clear that by the close of day, we would have resolved all the other ones with disputes, and this number is likely to go up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the most worrying issue for us at the moment has to do with the attitude of some criminally minded EC officials in some of the constituencies. Not all of them. Some have been very professional and they have done their work dutifully. But others are deliberately delaying the collation of resources at various constituency collation centers. That is escalating tensions and leading to violence. In some places, our supporters have been shot at. Some have been murdered. Already you know that in Tolon, a supporter of the NDC has been murdered by thugs of the NPP under the instructions of the PC for the NPP there, Habib. We had the same incident at Kaswa, Awutu Senya East constituency. One supporter murdered, another seriously injured. By the way, that gangster woman is out of parliament. She's a goner. She's lost. Hawakumse. And the day of accountability and recording is coming for her. But aside these sad events we have recorded, only last night at Mankranso will be what? Ahafuano Southwest. Ahafuano Southwest constituency, ladies and gentlemen. From the collation we did internally, we knew that we had won the constituency, but we had to go to the designated constituency collation center to go through the collation process, the official collation process with the EC. When we went there, there was a dispute about one polling station results, which our polling agents had objected to at the polling station level, which had to do with overvoting of about 3 overvoting. And our agents were of the opinion that that case of overvoting also existed in other polling stations. So if so at Mankranso, there was overvoting in connection with one polling station, and the votes involved were about 3 more, and we had cause to also believe that the results from other polling stations also had the same irregularity of overvoting. So a protest was made. Now, as we were trashing that out with the Electoral Commission, we saw some EC officials coming to the collation center with a ballot box. And so our people resisted. They took the ballot box, and when they opened, the ballot box was full of ballot papers, and all of them had been tam-printed for Alhaji Bawumia. And so they destroyed the ballot box. And so in the heat of the moment, in the midst of that pandemonium, the EC officials called the military to come in. When the military got there, the reasonable thing they ought to have done, because none of those supporters were holding any offensive weapon, and they could have simply engaged them to restore calm and order to the place. But they just got there and fired at the people, and they murdered, one person at the spot and injured over 4 people at Mankranso. That is what has happened there.
I know, don't worry.
All right, so that is Mankranso. Please, let me just put out this information. It is very, very important, ladies and gentlemen. I'm also receiving the final internally collated provisional results for the Techiman South constituency in Bunu East, and contrary to the earlier indication we had, it is very clear that the NDC has also won the Techiman South. So overall for Bunu East, we won 11/11. 11/11. That is the indication we have for Bunu East. So the earlier communication from the regional secretariat has been amended. I told you that there were some contentious issues over there, but they've been rectified, and we have our pink sheets, and from our pink sheets we have won. And so it is now left for the Electoral Commission to do the needful. Thank you. So the challenges we are having has to do with number 1, Mankranso. The same thing has also happened at Tepa, where from our internally collated results, we won the election. We went to the constituency collation center for the collation. All pink sheets were present, were there at the center. Yet the EC official was pussyfooting, dragging their feet, refusing to commence the coalition. Our people, led by the parliamentary candidate for the NDC, pressed on her to commence the coalition. She still refused without giving any reason, because she had the full complement of all pink sheets, and we didn't understand why she had to delay the coalition process. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our agents decided to go behind the coalition center to go and urinate. And when he went, he saw that a pink sheet, which is the main EC copy, had been torn into pieces, folded, and thrown into the bush. So he took it and saw that, no, this is the EC's copy for a particular polling station. Why has it been destroyed and thrown into the bush? So he brought it in, and it led to some exchanges, verbal exchanges between our people and them, because clearly this was an EC official who wanted to create the grounds for the delay in the coalition by destroying a pink sheet from a polling station. So we protested, and our people decided that once they have done that, we are not going to allow any EC official to come to the collation center with any new pink sheets, because that is their game plan. They have a lot of ballot papers, and by the way, this is the only election in the history of Ghana since 92 that we have seen printed ballot papers and pink sheets flying all over. We've never seen this in the history of Ghana. So they have it in ballot boxes with seals from the Electoral Commission, ready for ballot box swapping, pink sheet swapping, and so on. But thanks to the vigilance of our polling station agents, observers, and supporters, we have been able to block this evil plot of the NPP. And so, because our supporters decided to prevent EC officials from going to the collation center with new pink sheets, which obviously were concocted and fabricated, they called in soldiers. Soldiers got there and started shooting indiscriminately. Thankfully for them, nobody got injured, nobody got murdered. But they scattered the place and destroyed all the ballot papers and all the electoral materials. So that is a challenge we are having there. And we are having a similar challenge with coalition in Obuasi East as well. The NPP is refusing to allow the coalition, to take place. So that is what is happening in Ashanti region. In Wenchi, I don't know the situation now, but before I came to address you, the brief we had was that everything is ready. The results, all the pink sheets are ready. The EC official responsible for the coalition is dragging her feet, refusing to do the coalition. And that is escalating tensions in the area. If you go to, even here in Greater Accra, I spoke about Ayawaso Central, which has now been declared, we thank God. But Okaikwe Central and Tema Central, there are serious security issues because of these deliberate, this deliberate delay of coalition in certain critical constituencies that the NPP believes the NDC has won. And in most of the constituencies, the NPP agents are nowhere to be found. For example, in some of the Bunu constituencies we have won, they are nowhere to be found to sign the results as collated. And EC officials are saying we are waiting for them. We want to tell the Electoral Commission that if the NPP will not come and sign, declare the results. It is not by force that polling agents sign. If they are not there to sign at the end of collation, declare the results and spare the nation the tension you have plunged us into. And Alhaji Bawumia, for God's sake, you are an Alhaji. You call yourself Dr. Digital. So I'm sure that by now, through your many digital applications, you have collated your results. You know you have lost. Please call your senior brother, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, concede defeat and congratulate him. And save this nation the unnecessary tension that you and your goons have plunged us into. Enough of the killings, enough of the violence. Ours is a democracy governed by the rule of law. The will of the people expressed at the polls is supreme and must stand. Be a Democrat and respect the will of the people. Leading figures of your party have already considered defeat. Richard Anyagba has considered defeat. Even the defectees from the NDC who came to support your cause have considered defeat, like Alote Jacobs. All of them. What are you waiting for? Ghana is the only country we have. So please, do the needful. Concede defeat and call your supporters to order. And IGP Dampare will continue to commend you and the Election Security Task Force for the yeoman's job you have done. But your job is not done because we are nowhere near the conclusion of the electoral process. Your work is being undermined by certain elements in the New Patriotic Party and their collaborators in the military. What we are seeing at constituency collation centers is not what the IGP promised us, and it is not what the CDS promised us. And we know that they are not a party to what is happening. But only they can stop the nonsense going on. And they have to put their foot down. They have a choice to make. You choose between the NPP and the Constitution of Ghana. Choose between the outgoing government and the supreme sovereign people of Ghana. Your fidelity is to the Constitution of Ghana and not the NPP. They have lost. Nothing can save them. They can't kill all the people in Ghana. There is no way you can overturn this results through violence. There is no way. So, if they will not do the needful by conceding defeat, we want you to put your foot down and stop the nefarious activities of these NPP thugs who have been clothed in military uniforms. And in some cases, real military men who have been given directives to go to constituency collation centers, scatter the place, shoot at people and all that. Human lives matter. Nobody is supposed to lose their life because of an election. We are appalled and disgusted by what is going on. The NDC has lost elections before, even when we were in power in 2016. We handed over power peacefully. Nobody died. Nobody was murdered. Even under Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings, who was a soldier in 2000 when we lost power, not a single Ghanaian lost his life. In 2008, under Akufo-Addo, an NPP president, the NPP lost power. There was a peaceful transition of power. Nobody died. In 2016, nobody died under John Mahama. Why is it that only you, in 2020, you killed 8 people? That blood is not enough for you. And you are still killing people. As we speak, you've killed over 4 people in this election. How many more do you want to kill? How many innocent civilians do you want to injure and hurt? You have lost. It's as simple as that. Your Sisifia campaign, attention. It's as simple as that. And it is time to pack your things and leave the Jubilee House.
Yes, yes.
And we want to tell the Electoral Commission, Madam G. Mensah, the peace and stability of Ghana now depends on you. You are the returning officer for the ongoing presidential election. Your officers are deliberately delaying the coalition process in some constituencies and in some regions. Please, Madam, do the needful. Direct them to fast track the process. Where they have the full complement of pink sheets, there is no legitimate reason why they should delay the process. There is no legitimate reasons. In some regions, like Greater Accra, the declared results are not even more than 5. Meanwhile, the results are ready. What are you waiting for? And the situation is not any different in most of the regions. And so please, we call on the media, the Peace Council, the chiefs, the pastors, to call the EC to order. This is the time for them to intervene. The NDC has remained law-abiding and peaceful. We've acted responsibly against serious provocation from the NPP. Our people have been murdered, beaten to pulp, attacked, yet we have exercised restraints. But we will not sit aloof for EC officials to deliberately delay the electoral process in cahoots with the NPP for the sole purpose of giving room to thugs of the NPP to manipulate the results, at least at the parliamentary level. We will not allow that. So they must fast track the process. In constituencies where there are no disputes over polling stations, they must fast track the process. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you very much for your attention. And let me quickly do a brief, and I'll be very brief. Let me do a brief summary in Twi of the presentation I just did. Abusuafo, your friend Moha and your bonnet. Abatwa and Ragana Fujina Yakotua Bano. Emraso said NDC as a serious political party, your agents, baby, over 40,000 polling stations. Na yankasa, your agents, the results are brand Yakikabono. Yamamu, the provisional results are Yakikabono, extra. In the framework, na to say the action on your screen, so no, we're presidential now. NDC Amayuku in print the certified results, you know, 56% are MPP, Alhaji Bawumia nenam 41%. Our difference Eda Bawumia and John Mahama. No, show us the other one, please. Put the other one there, the certified one. Our difference Eda Ura John Dramani Mahama ne Alhaji Bawumia Ntemua. Over 1.5 million votes in nominal terms. Inti about Mampeni Abatwana Bibia dia dance EPF say Ghana for to aba amansesa Ghana for to aba ebra dwene nti ase so ama yewra John Dramani Mahama ene NDC amanuku na we parliamentary results no so a eyesa na tie yen kan wie baby bebre wo wa ensem wo results no ho a ye hwese at the EC constituency coalition centers no ye betenetene no but enumpo no wo hwa NDC enya dodo na wo hwa baby ti say Upper East regional 15 constituencies e wo no NDC afa 15 ni na oba Upper West 11 constituencies no NDC afa ni na 11 over 11 over Northern region out of 18 no your regional executives amaya swati says be 11 there NDC afa yegusu kra the aka ho adwuma over Savannah out of 7 regions no NDC yafa ensia baako aka da mangu kra no yegidi say yare ne a enho nsem bi wo miemu bi akoso a ye ne EC for eka ho asem animanimu ya over North East so a the regional executives results of Makika Bumno and the Ankasa Suya the national chair say Yarene Miensa out of Insia. Ofabuno Easter 11 no Yarene Nina I 11 over 11 including Techiman South. Now Babono regional out of Dumienu 12 no Bibi Adansi say at least emu 11 there NDC awene. Oba have regional in Siano, Bibi Adansi say inum there NDC arene. Oba sentimentemu a Yarene be se du ba miensa Obuasi East Mankranso ene Tepa ensemo ho a ye ka medical de munchi mu aba ba nso de Bibi Adansi say NDC arene. Oba baby ti say Eastern region out of 33 no parliamentary seats no the ensa kan ye confirm edu NDC arene ba kososo akọ NDC ni awogina independence eho oba Greater Accra out of 34 no best biasa de NDC arene edimu nkunim okọ your strong voter region edu nwotwe ni nyina NDC afa edu nwotwe ni nyina okọ oti regional enkron no NDC afa nkron ni nyina okwa central regional aduonu miensa 23 no NDC afamu best edu nwotwe a ya kakra no ensem wo ho a ye hwe ho asemaka awofa western region so out of edu so no 17 no results are in saka chere say edu no 15 dey arene ofa western north so out of nkrono and also bibia dia dance say enwotwe dey arene baako aka no so ebusu a ye ka ho asem enti wo keka bomu a let just say out of 276 constituencies no emu be say 187 there in prepring yansaka almost 190 enye ni nyina no no ebi wo wa ye internal collated results say ya rene but EC4 access a ballot box in wiabu bi akoso a e wo say ye hwe ne ye yusu abato mra edeka na the akwa yo how kakrama isisi no and they say abato empenyufu ewo various constituency coalition centers e wo so mo hwe na baby a pinches nyina ba bedu constituency coalition center omo ne political parties no anamsifo ekeka bibia bom na declare results no e wo constituency level baby wo wa omo declare results but baby wo wa bo apaye omo sheda etwetwe wo nanse omo bezo mbe declare results na no e the tension bebre and aba tension bebre and omo de aba and be oko wenji sisi ya eja so what the because results are ready about to EC official wo no otwetwe ne nanse o bezo be coalition no saa no mo ye ne mankranso a Yankrofo Ekokaya, Omoye Somo Person, we are Bemwa, Yesi Anokwan. They try to change finishes, Yesi Anokwaya, Omato Tutu, and the Kun Nipa Bakwepra, Nipa so and 9. Now, what they are also told Tepaso the same thing as Soja Wako Tutu, as say electoral materials a war constituency coalition center winner. Abromuni Pefe NDC and Yukunim. Menoka say Tema Central, or Kyei-Duah Central, Obuasi East, a winner. Abana Ghana for Chua, I ready was a Kikabuno, easy for being person obeyesa. Baby, Yakikabuma is a declare. Yes, even 30% of 276 constituencies. It's your form. But Kabebia, you do it, or about why I turn a gun in by now, Kemma, your crown, 70 to 80% of constituency results on there. Was an ABBA because maybe I had 2 baby, some pink sheets I could do constituency coalition center as a homache 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. crowd almost at coalition. By now, there was a Kadodo number. Tie kache mami jimensa se ofa awonhare enkanche ni mpanyifo ewo constituencies ewo Ghana se Ghana ye pasumdwe abana ayato no omonka omo ho no omonkeka mbo no omo declare na obi anya abotoyemu ayemhihie omo de aba Ghana tension omo create ni Ghana nipa omo bobo omo tuwa ku omo no eyade a asefe na reho eni se basa. Now we delay abandon yes we there will be a resistance and on the coffin nipa kum niba makum nipa wotolo makum biwo kaswa masanso akukum biwo mankranso nipa do was say na akufo-addo eni ba wo mi apeso bukum omo e wa bato 2020 nkwa nipa nwotwe what the silence ka ho nipa bes and 9 80 and omo yesa. It is totally unacceptable. And then you be pina koso. And he said, "Jimensa so you Christonia." Now was say or Ghana, or the Ghana run the Bayer Juma Pere you are Juma. Any ni officials various constituencies in Gaza. Now for Harriso any coalition intended. Now will be about to Mizus and so. Now Abutoye Munia Subi Embra. Yes. And now Odi anoso so to nchen a. Odi anoso so to nchen a. Ahobambo nyuma yeku a omohwe abato iso. Omo wo baaso ku a from election security task force. Ye be sate afia abato yi omo kire nhihye ye omo de agu akwa mu fo ahobambo. Omo ma ye wusa police fo nko na bebo ban e wo police stations any constituency coalition centers and across the electoral system. Oma ye hunsa soldier for nka abatu ya ho bambo ho age sento kwasi baby a age a police for nsem ansa ne afra soldier for bade ne yehu ya sati abatu we from anopa police station asumbi wo nto kwamba yo kra ne dia soldier for akọ no mkita AK47 sai ni pano so bebre kra nya soldier for papa
awia yakwaba Sami Jamfi oye communication officer edema NDC amayoko no na one sentrofo na se oye sentrofo shem ni samo ka no ebetu anka se itiawa afa abatuye ene ho ensu sam bia na wachire se yade a abaye tuye no NDC adinkunimu uchemu ohamu chemu beye adunumu nsia 56% ena womo sede omo ebu mu konta no echese mampeni dada mahama wanya na wohwe abato mpesua enim na sedwa no so a womo ne nam seat makomako beye oha ede wotwe num 185 parliamentary seats ochese bono mantemu de omafadi nyina sanso no beti fido mantemu omafadi nyina uti mantemu omafadi nyina framantemu omafadi nyina bono east eno so omafadi nyina atachiman south a o se ehwo na ye hyehyehye fie na besin kwa ba ye to ye no ehwo nso wo mafa wo mo de omaye nti okeka kadi nyina bo wana kyese wo mo kokora nti ni tie wotwa mu no na ese wo mu se wo madi nkunim wa ba ye to ye mu na sa about you sem ya na wo mu se yenyenya resource ni nyina de nanso enche bia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wono so ene Ghana for ebekasa enti ono so ye ready pe ye betwa de be na mahwe ni nyina na dia Dr. Bawumia so ewo eka kire Ghana fo no na yetumi ate se asembe na ho a wo beka e de akire nti doc utie press conference NDC for aye ye dia san abai hunu ni san wo mo sam mo kan aye wo mo a emo akuntabu kekansiani no mo se mo aduru bebia wo mo aduru no ma mi tio kakra na fe ye for Dr. Bawumia de no so kan ni ahwe.
Yes, say politicians don't learn. Na me hu bibi kakra a slight change o say Sami Jemfi nanka oboshipa on say fie no anadwo ba nyina on say afi ni dimi na kra akofom
we tone down
o tone down say mpani na kasa press conference yo ye minya ya anka o say nko ye ni tietia kasa pa yetia nya kasa tenten so ntoponko na as a country ye nyina yesua de for almost 16 years ye kan e because NDC for current to make come results mom. But Utiene Kasana, consistently he kept on saying, from our own internally collated resources, as I feel we NDC for so munye be them pa, midem so my be that nebia no many, so munye be them pa, afi or my na good for them and it's good for democracy. Say bedu be ni akase wo ni onya e kofabra say me meja wo fie there be. And it's a learning curve. Electoral Commission say ntutunya beba na fi Electoral Commission yeti ha no pay yenti say NPP ni NDC for edi ntokwa bi asim ba bia o yenti and mostly say bi wantwi bi ba na ifri Electoral Commission no kwan ya ofa so ye n'enwuma ni ade enu anadu ye kan o ha me ka say so wo hwe sani omo si chair polling station mo yade papa Electoral Commission did so well. Say not more than 750 at a polling station. Now say see ye kan abana na ye pon here be 6 o'clock near 12 in some areas 5 no be any ho no mo say some kan into 5:30 no makan bi in 30 minutes no makan bi no fan say bi mo ho nya ha ne ade acha by 8 no makan bi. It is a party no ya all political parties and our agents no more the results in brewa okikambuma I said by midnight there say who baby na sometimes I say the will of the people is the will of God. I thought that I can say in all sincerity Dr. Bawumia has worked and he worked. There's evidence to show say oh yeah you born no more than nebia sebe ebia na nyankopon na obeka sisa amre on pese because President Akufo-Addo nangasa okomprenu awamini edu mra na nyame na pese oba no o mane bai until he has done his best say o lusu election na eno nkire say wa mono modi no you can't take that away from him o ye adwuma edu ba bi no kasa kwa na ne esi one day no to me the 6 areas Oko Ashanti region no yet 3 constituencies a day. Fantastic woman. She was all over. So good, but a baby Tama Nyankopon. Yes, you the patrol all see ye. No beyond Chinchenso. She say bia so uraha o faha o kwafifim o frefre ade bia o bia wo se wo ye bia patrol ye ni sisia. Okay. Ye ni de akire pa. Ye ni e de akire. So bibia all our parliamentary candidates.
And I was what we now who's will meto ya.
All our parliamentary candidates everywhere, Mr. Say it's a bia. Yeah, also we in the Panama to about Mr. Mename for the case, Jesus says, your mom Danian TC form.
101.3.
This is called Derry Joseph Derry, and as we speak, in fact, the Electoral Commission has also issued a statement. I'm sure we'll pull up the statement as well. The Electoral Commission has also issued a statement and indicated that they are also going to ensure the necessary sanctions are issued. So please, let us all eschew from such unnecessary and evil actions that cause serious dents on our electoral processes. It is quite worrying that even in 2024, we still have the NDC trying to pursue such crude ways of manipulating our elections. And the NPP is calling for Joseph Derry's prosecution, immediate prosecution, because whatever he's done clearly was a deliberate attempt to disenfranchise the Ghanaian people and the Ghanaian voter and to deny them their fundamental human rights to vote. And this is to let every single individual that has also been engaged in one way or the other by the NDC to perpetrate such actions to note that we are going to find you out. We have a robust system in place in every polling station, and no matter the machinations and mechanisms you attempt to
do, you have not been fair to your family and to nature. Inti atora yenya botre kakra. Me hu ne enti aya e ma e showbo wura ye mu ma obi a na dwen se ene ne besi. Hwe ne esi oboase no. Me hwe video no me a me metenkran no na me yam hyehim. Me ni hobio. Me tenkran keke. Na se soja ni kuratuo. Na one ne preso. Na se ne nsa koka krokro na. Ne bewu. Den pa ne bebo wadwunim. Electoral Commission can say, "Yemu omuntra polling station." Nemu ase when na omu hia omu ye be mo makọ patrols. Nti omu kọ patrols wa mo amma so omu begina ho. Yesi yempene ma ma hakra. Na no ye ni soja ni no so na kuma ko suru kakra no koto ne nsa. But me see se tuo no to ya. Ni wo wuo no kwa na wo danse. Nti ye be sere Electoral Commission onye na dwuma yie.
MPP form panyinfo no survey omuntia futu so me say asantifo ankoto aba akufo-addo kwadre hwe ope voting pattern etimi change niema pa kwabre efa mampontin wasa area hono omo kwan bi anye so ameside ho na omo kwan bi anye uka bibia kire MPP fo mu mfi hwe mahama wo ye tani obesi kejetia duba ya nte ho mframo ye te areso akukurasi ho mo ba ya musi central market de ebesi ne anye ne se ene okejetia anye ne se so si ase uko swami ye kumasi ya no so be ye intelligence 5 as I said the work kumasi ya 5 no ye beto abaya no mo ye swami de ye beto abaya o e no mo ye swami de o ti ase hwe motimi akọ tam wo hini mu a abegina Wankra Elan Port akosi sen Elan Port no so no munim say without railway line no entimi nya adwuma ba bi amo emamo aba ede mo tena konya so ma adwene nkọ no enko ho ena ma take asante for granted sa thinking say sebio ye de adwekura besi wa asante okoto aba mamo ade ye me yakura twato ye Kumasi Gia yemfesika nkomo otumfo Gia yemfesika enkomo otumfo ebukum entafo ebukum asantefo ebukum fantefo ebukum kanese abonofo bada wo yo hene se hospital kese si ne mpeswa so na sabio kanese sei nipa won hwe se enna hokwa e wo se nka aban no anka ne mpeswa hospital to baba mo de wo se ka mo nka mo yes a de ne mo nyam mo anye na papa pi abonte besresre kwens e man kofo didi na temwa besi ne na afe mo timi de mo donation koi mo amoti party mo tia konya so a mo watu mi se mbati be de 1 month 2-3 months a change niema no mo anyo na mo de donation koi donation no achi no ye de kofa niema ba ya otumfo be ya agye ni monyam chi no niema no na tax da so aga se wo ye sa de we nyina na oh David omo problem and me can say mahama sabi wo ye tani a ye nto aba ma no kra no won si kumasi duba ya nte ho wa ye hu na sesi ho Crofo market ko 4 time si wa be duru ne Crofo market ade asemo so akufo-addo ba no ode efe ne say road minister koma ni kromuni oforiata ode road minister koma oforiata ode koma no ebeka 4 months abena fiso no de ma asenso boache that time contract bi e be bia offense on na ode awie na che say yemoa nyesa yemoa de me so don pa akufo-addo na appointees our appointee wo mo papa ni nyina akodi achem deputy no boy no na be ya asantia yemoa uka bibia kire mo nti ase uka bibia me se enkofo hyede mo na omode sharing en nam promo patch omumpie nkoto abo na nche na fina na sumpo hwe me se ye DC joso DC bi un set phone kese the car si ho pa no nam fom edi ya yen no nam fom cause nkofo kum can say ko na ba joso say na American me see nipa ankoto aba okumase no ho Santa region no bebre kwa omo so apie ye ne ye mo na ya NDC fo na koto aba na se ye de tumi hye mo nsa na mo ya mo adwene se tete abato no a ye kofa adwekora besi wo de NPP atade hye no a ye beto no saa na tie wa santeme so many tries asante ya senkran dominate ente se kane no a yesi party na ye UP na fira himfie no asem ne biemu dabi ye wa asante fo adehia a omo ye party chairman de ma NDC tisa wo NPP ni a na asante ni koto aba ma wa adu bi na aso so tisa wo ye wa adwen se wo benya power no akotran ka akodi usika nyina na be ka be 3 months ya beto aba abedi kumase a who osre I'm telling you che Kumasi International Airport yi na plane landed no almost shower issue one say ya o my ye me see anke to one we anka plane to me medan mabiem because na I never ready say ebe lande but almost force ya yes say mfo place 20 kura no by force ebe lande because ebe to aba asante fo hientia yentia futu Mami bi ye fun mami ya aboaje obepe MP but in radio station o na me di ye dede ma no a wantua kapre mami wie ye omu wie by election wie bibia wie ye okodi nkan me fa na no homfa wan fa me call da policy papa ben para mahama de bae and go nkete 24-hour economy na so MPP voters no atiatua no munim say MPP voters no sabi o ma fed up and the yen koto aba mfa ma NDC na emom yen yeso yen koto ma mo MPP ena NDC so no omo pe power bench score de omo to omo members ne de ewia mo nsuo mo they will go and vote ana mo de afa ho no ana mo de afa ho no me say enkofo de sharing na mo na pa ache wo formation centers ahodo yesre mo nkoto abo wo de munya bibia ma ne nka mo mfa nche yen munya bibia ma ne nka munya bibia ma ne nka na mo nkoto aba mo beteki nipa for granted sa akusi da ben swami interchange ebeka be yi 4 months ami ato aba ana ma sha asia mo ye swami to ato aba dia ma ka swami nko vote emfa ne ba bi a NDC akoduro enya bo na eba na e reduce niema enso nehwe kwabre east kwabre west omu nyina nkoto aba obia nkoto aba omu nyina nko na adwoso say yetimi bo ba bi a o se kenipa 1000 ekoto aba ne nipa 400 ekoto ye nipa 1000 no se ekoto aba o e that area ho no nipa 1000 no e nipa 400 na ekoto nipa 400 na ekoto 400 na ehwa amwa enti MPP mpanyinfo no ho na omo dunu ho sresre mo ho obi di se kusi Boatin Power Chapel oba ebe hye nkom se ehun setting sa hard nenzo NDC MPP be wini a na mudi mani kodi akiri se wa hye nkom a de bia ne nkom hyeto obi atwa lotto sa de bia ne mabo enche se wa prophet obi atwa lotto de bia ni wa ne mamo enche se wa prophet one oka o first cathedral ne ho cathedral enkramofo panyini kwatimi tam 500 million ade bremo se mo fancy cathedral mo tinya kotu amana ma anya ho hwe se sika ekọ mu a anya hwe no na anu ya America for the same money no as a big hospital after nipa over 500 and ay ma ho ada di asemwa enti ko na ba MPP for no na atu omo ho amana no matom next time no omo nteki asante for granted anymore mo yesika mo de tin cry
ena omudie
wo be hwe MPP pa I can't say MPP pa ni fie pa kwan a wo ho ewo Kumasi a wo be fe enso say ukọ nkana na say MP we a wo firi Kumasi Gary Subin Kumasi ene wote ena yato aba amana ko din kran enim say enkran no ho na my office de won na betena che na wo be hwe ni fie pa wasiesi nkran bontene so ama nkran ye fe na ne di esi Kumasi a wunyina be pa ne sun enti so be kai a otumfo kan se musuma nkran nya de be anya mo de o so otumfo kan
yeah
ye mu Kumasi ena sabio sa tetefo empanyimfo no a eba no a aye o enya hwe no se omu wu ko wo mu eba ne ye magunu a magunu na dwene no aye tit for tat
Who see ametwa
aye tit for tat who see ametwa what you say anka policy papa ben pa na NDC ede campaign policy papa ben pa na NDC the campaign but en sa feed wo no enyi boni ayo en sa feed wo no enyi boni ayo okay last minute omo commission near me ya Kumasi na do say Kumasi na do say Kumasi akwan empon kran kwan kura from kran enkran ekwan a obi enam so bie from kran to Kumasi kwa yawie oka bibia Kumasi de yebeto aba amaye nanka by election I see we joso no enanka so ko bodi hia nyansa unim say ye to aba ni wie ya pe na hera basa emfidi a wonom de besisi so nyina no omsa wa de ko ye no mo fi so mo ye asantifo omo se ye nkoto aba ma NDC so ye nkoto mamo ye mpie nkoto ye se ye dem because ya to aba na mamo no ye hu so mfa so also de me be ko school free no eniama ameto no enya asem ketewa enti ba beka kire me se enye free school beka say free school fees and ka say free education ka say free school fees, and it's true. Senior high school enye free kan yanka ntia free school fees na mo ye nipa no want your school fees but nimpa de obeto kan say ayi
na abano ebo na abano ya kan area na
ekona ba oh minia
o ma kan area
my friend penny but yan kan area but my friend penny ba
I see ma FS kapan so meka kakra mo no so meka kakra ni ti ono so do so de ba
mate
ma me hwe ma FS kapa o si wa frɛ panyin bi a panyin ne man some information on eko anope de mo bia good morning ma me ne ma FS so nkasa ma FS kwenu na maria na ma yede masa
Oze
Mariana
na za enu de wa hwe ground so a say edu time was NPP for be press conference na we say de wo mani wa ye bosan ye o mu gina wa so bi njira de be ko
not all press conference so Mumbai press conference
o mu gina for now o mu ready very soon.
Oh okay
and for now no the me can say asɛm bi business say wusua bibi ye den efirim ɛko wo betie ni si constituency ha memi we wo makwan ye o so ni akwan voter region akwan aye den ama wo
matikura say very say Mahmoud Bawumia afre John Dramani Mahama ama no congratulations
secondly since ya me too kwan ba takra de omo lose seat da afi secondly lose ni seat wo ba escado keten oma lose seat wo ba shama oma lose seat wo kwa fie kwanse mintima within western regional but you can western region stronghold enema NPP me say na no mo teche niam wo na wo ye NPP member no kra wo campaign ma wono wo ba na mo twawaja na mo de akwakoma obi enti they should learn from this afa yebra ba wo me lose a is alleged say wo lose no one Muslims in so etahubi almost so ye free ni because of say wa Christian for sorry them and only ultimate aim one de ko to waba etia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia I ye can be on say people leaders na wo no wo na wo campaign ma wo no say Obama sika kwa to fuel and credit kwa dia ko villages emfa wo ho we near marketing ketia etimi akọ etia eye NPP for one say enkan na akoyo na akoye overhead meanwhile we stronghold to say eastern region Ashanti western ewo bisa no bi ono tibu nkuruku yo ya wo mankan we say kan so because of say one no manchi NPP e we say NDC pok tamanso in a party into there is no way I hono who bet me win cause encline a swing constituency now some crofo we ba be this one no ma ja o mon crofo wom say wo na ha ma say o pe different constituency abeka o mo de ho no be o no campaign ma no ko mo de na me pa cha wo betu atia o betu No, yet you.
My
people for
my uncle, hey, Mamma, I be Casa, I bow me about the Casa, Jimmy Cohibi.
Ladies and gentlemen of the media, following yesterday's presidential and parliamentary elections, Ghanaians at home and abroad have been sitting on tenterhooks, awaiting the outcome of the election. Let me say that the data from our own internal collation of the election results indicate that former President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, has won the presidential election decisively. The NDC has also won the parliamentary election, even though we await final collation for a number of seats. However, I believe ultimately that these will not change the overall outcome. I have just called His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to congratulate him as President-elect of the Republic of Ghana. I said during the signing of the Peace Pact that I was sure of two things. Ghana will win and peace will reign. The people of Ghana have spoken. The people have voted for change at this time, and we respect that decision with all humility. I thank God Almighty for how far He has brought me, and I submit to His will. I am making this concession speech before the official announcement by the Electoral Commission to avoid further tension and preserve the peace of our country. It is important that the world investor community continues to believe in the peaceful and democratic character of Ghana. These are our most important assets. Ghana is more important than our individual political ambitions, and we must always put Ghana first. While this was not our desired outcome,
network atikwana omenko he check anhwe si bia na the need di akoto no ho a
in the context in the transition process. As committed Democrats, we pledge to ensure that we have. I say this is part of the democratic process. Our government will continue seamlessly. The NPP would offer the needed support to the new government in a very responsible way. Ladies and gentlemen, very responsible way. Ladies and gentlemen, we have conceded defeat like any to transform Ghana and expand opportunities to all sections of our society. We will not be a disruptive opposition, even though we would subject government actions and policies to strict scrutiny in the interest of our beloved nation. Our MPs, I am convinced, will do a thorough job to advance our democracy and ensure that the citizenry gets the best out of the democratic dispensation. To the rank and file of the New Patriotic Party, I know the feeling hurts, given that this is not the result you worked for. I know you would feel there is darkness ahead. That is natural, especially when in all sincerity you gave the assignment your all. But I assure you that we will regroup and come back even stronger. We will take stock of events and pick lessons to guide us going forward. In the interim, I urge you all to look into the future with optimism and hope. We may have lost the battle, but not the war. Let me also use this occasion to congratulate all MPs elect, with special emphasis on those from the NPP side. I would like to use this opportunity to thank His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, for his support and guidance over the years. I extend sincere thanks to the First Lady, Mrs. Rebecca Akufo-Addo, for her support and wise counsel throughout my tenure as Vice President and during the 2024 electioneering campaign. I would like to thank my wife, Haja Samira Bawumia, who has gone over and above the call of duty in her support for me. My thanks also go to my children, my brothers and sisters, and the entire Bawumia family for their support. I also thank my running mate, Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe, and his wife Alma for their strong support in this campaign. I am eternally grateful to our revered traditional rulers, religious leaders, and the generality of Ghanaians for their support. I thank former President Kufuor, the Council of Elders, executives, and the rank and file of the New Patriotic Party for their solid support. To all Ghanaians who voted for me and the NPP to implement our proposed bold solutions, I thank you for the confidence you reposed in us. To all Ghanaians who didn't vote for me and the NPP in this particular election, I thank you for considering my proposals, even though you exercised your right to choose by settling on the eventual winner. Let me also thank the Electoral Commission for overseeing yet another transparent and fair election in Ghana. I also thank the security services for their role in maintaining the peace. My thanks also goes to the media for their excellent reportage. Ghana has won. Thank you very much, and may God bless you, and God bless our homeland, Ghana. Thank you.
Baumia idea. Or accept defeat correct papa. Enya better say ubetimi ayesa ade we simple sa why ade at least who said the ekona no o ma isi nse modage ekora ono aba abonte abeka wo twa asem titi ene de owusu bempa bedwane nu ma kire mo oga ene de mo wu oga na o hey ene de Sunday service yi de anointing ko a kaish ene Sunday we no ene Sunday we the anointing ko na jegezi hey ene mo wu opambo hey ene de mo wu enu mu Japan go fo be dwa kire mo gara oro kai opambo na jegezi owusu bempa omo na the top 3 team no ene omo na betimi aye yipanti minim se ene Sunday die mo wu aso dem ho enya asem keto ene kona bia obi abagine de one side ontwuma mukra ba Dr. Baumia ya de o twa asem ni titi Ghana for che an Ghana for che ayi isi che kura dodo o twa asem ni titi aye me ana me ba ye ma me san ko eye abano mare eno anu titi nyafi na ade be chi na ade be san ntoto bia mahama so mbra no so be de obetimi aye ai ombra no he de obetimi aye e de amaga na fo no eno aro titi it's not the akwakusi no say the Dr. Mamudu Bawumia ono angasa ba bonten wajatum watwa asem ni titi wa wonti ase obetimi akobusa no na ono aboken edin komo muni musa nkomo mo pesa nkomo we mo ka sa nkomo we ono aboken ene di sa nkomo we ono aboken di sa nkomo we time wana omo ba be okwa stand for president no ena udin komo bi emre bi the prophet Ken edin komo minim se mo ka sa video ya o se omo pu omo mpu enya ade Bawumia ebetimi ene Mahama asi akan da ono aboken de ohene Japan enso de olibetu dwa no se omo pu se mo mpu enya ade a Bawumia betimi wi ni da
wo pu wo mpu utuma Bawumia you can beat Mahama na mo see me and Kase my Kase we lost the election in 2022 oh yes yes misro
enyasem kito
utuma Bawumia you can beat Mahama na mo see me and Kase my Kase we lost the election in 2022 oh yes yes misro utuma Bawumia you can beat Mahama na mo see me and Kase my Kase we lost the election in 2022 oh yes yes misro utuma Bawumia you can beat Mahama na mo see me and Kase my Kase we lost the election in 2022 oh yes yes misro
Ebusian for mame peke few calls kakra over comment section Fiona Hotbrook was it so it's true I can't believe it enkwashia for bi Parliament was a massive showdown Ken 2028 village doctor was God bless you and your family ekwana ba nyame so nchira mosmo pa Dr. Mamudu Bawumia watota won Zigma was it where is the digger okay Maggie Echa and so was at least I glad I will have nothing to brag about. Also do a show at the Ebai and so no. Big dream was here but this is exactly what I have been saying. Big dream so do also a show at the Ebai no. Doctor is a real dupe and free village doctor ho and a buyer Dr. Mamudu Bawumia and take your trust tea and your fin and to a biane community bia. Obi anko fie no nko enadwuma na asem fa na asem ko was a business ekoso oni adagyo de be say obi a time Marvin we say God bless our homeland Ghana and everyone should wait and be calm ono so de ochro e de eba yen so eno no Helena Pamford Facebook or say the NPP has taken us for granted for so long. Thank you John Dramani Mahama Nana Adontain or say I'm watching you ono so de ochro e de eba yen no Kyei-Duah so where is your projection agro ewo money super am so do ochro e de eba yen so eno no quick dove was e cornerback kanaka bium the three musketeers and then the mobile jimoni so waso dem papa agrada happen intimi mdana num kase nipo be dana num pa ye go wusu bempa be jo be rough na jegezi be yo be mo rough opambo ebe yo be mo rough omo makade omo ne reserves player but main players na nkase ma bo mudin and Sunday we ombe chop him rough for Ghana obi abagina ni so Abu Jennifer I say I'm so sad NS Emisa say Ghana first Rich TV I say no can no vote Zigma I say the truth set us free so do cho e de buy no mane abeta penalty ma bo remo wi ana family si wa ana makope aduane bi ade ada kakra abeta
yeah corner ba say the IND say MC say platform e dream big dia say
big dream dia dia man so no ye one say me na me so for penyin no ye so for ketwa
Me na me ka kire o.
No
me friend dream because obebua me ni tiate. Inti dream ya ma utri nkwa. Na ade no say from everything na ni aka cham say Ghana na esi on that country no. A spiritual land. It's me one de na mo ye no digital internet baby internet din crofo ko baby ayi technology di ewiase ko no Ghana ye nyandru ho MC after MC 100 more years ansa na yadru ho because I mean no ka say ko no ba mi koma say mama projection bi o mo ye wa ha o si wo trainer enam ewie mu no hanga na ye wo deda say so mo ye ba ko
osofo na e fe no realms of the light eni kusi hwan no embo akina be ye be diagnose mo pa e bi kura nwumre ye be diagnose mo pa realms of the light for no
because Ghana no who say baby technology amumu nyema aye na ya wabroche na physical no Ghana as a country is on spiritual land their ekosu 19 also tie Mahama manifesto na o say dokro ne nchina mo no ye pe dokro ne nchina mo dia mo say digital life eno ka no mo ka na say digitalization or the dokro ne nchina mo merit technology I'm passing crime for the budget. Obaye kena. Internadia no, enya Ghana we have 50 more years to clear our brain, our heart to see say MC say our physical world. Into saying dia aso for ni na the ehwehwe so mbe ye no mbe start aye. E come person me Ghana for because e aso for ni na gang up say any spiritual taba no say monko tuntia amamu we mu. Asa a spiritual land plus spiritual taba plus spiritual daughters plus spiritual all spirits no and I gang up into so aso on the platform now so for na ye in the voice free so no o ti the okan no also mamontom ma ayi bawomio na nya for Muslim and religion and I say ethnicity say or tribe we na tribe we no they want to rule Ghanaians blindly and that is it and it to be from fear obi a Ghana bia no one na ka technology I want to wase okay be bia Ghana ni I want to wase because the people holding Ghana are pastors, reverend, bishop, elders, right bobo into Ghana as a country ni there it is being run by who spiritual world into the there ka na ekọ big dream ya ma utri nkwa
big dream yeah
I ba omi anso ya de say one man to kwansi wo Ghana eno so yemfa sedama no
na easy
na nye better
okay that's easy so they about to the page say onye ye no say easy be confirm say we na easy sister now that's all kan easy so aso din easy so na aso din was what that's all kan hello
good morning Ekonaba
village doctor
Ene o nyamija moye nyina say bam
super
me kache atamfo ni Jimmy fo nyina na omusi omope entokwa kono Ukraine ni Russia o master da ena Israel for start omope enkrofo enti ma omope se mo de entokwa Ghana more apply for sa entokan Mr. Tie ada nyamiase se o de bibia aba asumdwem na wa ma bibia pepe akoye na first of all me ma Mr. Dr. Bawumia Miss Kowe. He was not a person of my fan, but this statement this man make, he win me 100%. I rate him because he's a genuine peace mind, and he's a respectable man. For somebody to come out to accept defeat without easy cry, Ghana for show a big respect to this gentleman and his family and the whole NPP party. Because enyo no kwani pena or the bejina or make statement we. One ne whole board members science. So he knows and he loves Ghana so much. He said he doesn't even want to delay anything. But because I check calculations any nyema no wa jiatum enyo obiana beyesa enye obiana ebedwin sa diewe obi anjiantumo ena Angola atiti obi anjiantumo up to now there's still people fighting in Africa over stupidness. And I rate this man for accepting this defeat with passion and respectably. Me pamacho me rosun dise me kasa slower mo fan enchem. I respect him. Baomia, you and your family, Dr. Baomia, you and your wife and your whole family and the whole NPP. I rate you guys for doing this. Oh, nipa bi mu anka omo entiasie enka fe ne yesambe ebe kokot asambe rewan abe round 2. And one thing I want to say to all Ghanaians, we appreciate your support and your honesty. Ante ma for now, my Jimmy na for almost 7 years. Up to now, Monsieur Nyansa. Mo she Cantabak up to now. No. Obina waji 10 years. Good ne backpack no. Enti no ye ne ye kope adwuma ma enkrofo papa any enkrofo mami. And right now I congratulate NDC for winning. But right now no ye nyina ye ni eda ho ye hwe bibia omo ye kope adwuma ma omo se omo nko parliament enko make the shishiman. Na mo fu say time amope any mutimi kase mo nko no. Right now Ghanaians are vigilant. Yeah, niebie. Oh, yeah, MP na edu parliament no one ba. The law should be changed, and then that you have your own reason, Papa Biamba. How many months? Ena yedi trumu law ibaye. Ghana leaders say uba endi ni trumu na usu wundi utruma. Why has this law has to be in the parliament in the first place? Yenya ensio papa enum yenka enowasem. Right now Ghanaians are wise. Enti wa obeka se ube yi say no masa uwa 4 years ago. Enti ka asem ube timiayeno in 4 years. No bullshit. Mukobo busia ewo ye triso. Na yenya hospital papa nko. Yenya ekwan papa emfaso nko. Ya bre ni sadien right now. Any politicians are okoto bibi ano. Right now Google ye calculate price. Ye be price no. Muntimi enkobo bisia ewo ye dim enkototo Christmas tree over big money for foolishness. Abra ye ni hospital kwalebu eliki ye onipa dialysis so. Ghana politicians and Ghana leaders, we're tired of your mafia bullshit. More bano na muti single room and I say ote self-contained. But all of a sudden, say ote is legal. Enti uni obia niasem. But munka enu se entuntum onya minicab and I say Uber. Ena wa abamufie. So right now, no, let's keep the peace and ma ya famu adwuma muntina amam fokosa alai ekoto aba ye bepe adwuma na amamo enti se mo kotena wa mun kasa maye obi ye MP wa kwatra parliament how many years ye hu no okrada obetra no no se otra no kuta paper ontimi enkasa kra man ne constituency ba adea we nya be atra wo East Legon adea wa toka papa mo da so eti infutrum Ghana leaders Ghanaians youth are telling you right now no is copy and paste. Ushe obi die na waye bi. We got the energy. Uwa enkrani o mema omu yedin. Ene enkrani yana anum tramua o ma asen. More a restricted TV time ayeye ensa ho advert. Ade aye mu ya na yeye ensa ene bula matara ene yewo enkwase ama Yesu yanji enhwe omo na wa begina kwa ho na wa twi etuo esi obi so enti Ghana to come up to you have to come up I was here sanitize obia adwini mu Ghana including from the parliament to the civilians me ye iti ekonaba onyame do any onyame ja ye da Ghana fo nyina se omachire omo odo na big respect to Dr. Baomia for accepting this and coming out with this speech. Yeah, jitum yeah that's all share enti yeah backstage yeah share the echo and yeah share ma yeah twie scam no wa obey rough ume s drash bia no in Europe ma mo bebo mo bisiano omo nje s drash ya yenkoto V8 ma politician ewo Europe bagana nkwana ye bisa question eti bibia na ya be sign na ya imply enti Ghana politicians right now no ma ya voting to parliament no ya hwemo enti yesu ediani hwemo without receipt onyame do ani onyame ja embo ye nyina ho bai
bam mevia
hello abusiafo kwenu na mese enkrofo a eye into corruption e wo Ghana ha this NPP government baso enipo mu yi o nkran ye 42,000 you can imagine say enkrofo we ka se wo mu ni wo mabusuafo ekobo 20 hour eyade a definitely we be lose everything o ma ya timu no ba bi abefa bi awutua sika na o ma fo jubilate o mo jubilate media no kware mi so on ebetoda yenya besan so afre NPP so wo nsamra because the same thing ye dey o mampani kufo de nioma begu akwam ekwamde yen ye san akotuti ano the same thing has happened say am dey ye woman Ghana ni person obey adwuma o na mom no obetwa bet enti adan with the tax ato bet so de ani ye beto atia o anya wadiliti wo mudi afri payroll so a wobre ko mo nyadwuma so mo di akwati o mo beto atia o enti NPP for fancy o madwi mu se da kwa ma bia no nyame o madom ma mo bedi akonwa na wo mo ba o mo se Ghana for aduane e wo mo pe na mom enye empuntuo e no mo pe asama America
bra na nado danka akufo-addo opem so di nkomo bi abra na nado danka akufo-addo kupie mu manhia emse 2016 mu ho no odi nkomo bi ewo so media no ebetwa to de amamo na watie nsem opem so okan ye kire na nado danka akufo-addo yetie video we why say pa e de no betwa to
party de ha na yete no ade tete de e frɛ NLM ne UP no de no kre wo fa sika ne edete
so umfase no kre obika obempejile ka oka
was a party the and I say, and then if you're here, I am it. And then Sikano had the fair.
Sabre Sikam Pima House 700,000 Bronisika Sabre and Wafadi Titima. Yeah, it is a queen and Abedru and NPP were high.
And they sick and bring a house or some level, and just a little brow, and the other tear between some.
Sabran was it here, and now Bedrus were bedroom, net the NPP, I can Sana Mecca.
Sabran and the tear, and I bedrus were NPP and the Bodre.
Nampana, Meofa, a Jakunku for Bedi can buy.
So, Nana.
So no, you're to a Bassaya and then Minana akufo-addo ne won so ye no so ma ko sa kun ye.
So ma oba don be kin fo be di to aba esaya and na partner yi o ma na
akufo-addo te kusa no me lawyer no no.
So musa no na akufo-addo tu fo ne lawyer no.
Me lawyer no no. Menino na na court nyara. Sabe na man yosem mem.
Sabe na man yosem na mem.
Onyi misika.
Onyi misika.
Mene na tike mu ayekro. Ansa na ne aman yosem aba afi apima hankro di okrom yi no ya hihye se na di amamu no yensa amfa bibi de constitution mamra yi mfanya adwuma
na mwa efri ape ahankro di okumi enu sigo na mamu yi mfansha ya abe bisamre
sabre na minni ade
sabre na mata me ya so
edi wo fa kofi de na mtuane pam
no fa kofi de no mtuane pam
sabre na minni ade nti sabre de no wo kwa na mtuane pam
sabre na de so dante ko no fa ba wona no sabe no mtuane pam
ya ne di akokra ya de mabeta ba bia ya sema men kasa bi
ne di akokra ba bia da beta sema on kasa bi
mwana mkochocho ye
mwana mkochocho sa
na manyosem sebe sante hene na nam de mumi ama no no mfo ni hwe
na manyosem sebe otumfo sante ne onna na mumi ama mo amhwe
nanso yase no kranya ka anya ni chibua
yase no kranya ka anya ni chibua
dide wo mo ne se
mfo si de wo mo ne se
amemmu aye kan nyinara me pensu ama me manfo me pe adesu ama me manfo me pa yarwa ama me manfo me pe kwan ama me manfo me pe adwuma ama me manfo
ma yase ma aye kan nyinara ebuwie se o pensu ama na manfo o ba yase ama na manfo o pensu ama na manfo ya kwan so o pe nyari ya ama na manfo
ni yie na me hwehwe
o ne bi o ni yie eno o hwehwe
edi me pedi oba obeye ni yi ama me edano eni be na otweme president Mahama ba ha obebu nkonta ne ma woye nyina obebu kire wa
so se be da pemiri mambenye Mahama oba se bebu akonta ne ma woye nyina kire wa
na me kire mu se de wantimi anya so won kire mu na afa di obetimi aye bi ama so won kire mi ehunu
so ba ya ba kire no wachana oba kwenda ache wechimaye ye wantianya nso omechocheche mumaye mu
na fezo se ya tuma no so ade obetimi ayen so won cheche magana fo hunu
tuma no ade obetimaye no so no acheche magana fo mu
sana meka cheme na naye
na do okunko sana no aka chira
wo kwa pro nyina mitie ba bia bedru bia wo cheche mu ye manipa hunu se sabe ye sabe bejina mani we wo cheme